And we are live. Welcome everybody to another episode of You Know What? Let me just say podcast. I am your host Ray. With me as always we have Fada
You're
and also we have Material Life. What's up, B?
Hey y'all.
How's everybody doing?
Awesome.
Okay. All right. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. The first topic. Let's just get this out the way. Did any of y'all watch Kendrick Lamar's halftime show?
yes.
I've seen a lot of mixed reviews. Some people love it, some people hate it. Some people said they liked it, but they'd rather be more entertained. Some people said you motherfuckers are idiots and it's gone over your head. And white and bunch of Republican white males just thought all he said was mumbling and all that stuff. So you get all your mixed reviews. So I come to the panel. What did y'all think about the halftime show that was presented?
Wasn't the best. Wasn't the worst. Literally.
But I think it also depends on where you watched it. 'Cause I watched it outside.
Can you hear Material Life? Because I could barely hear her.
You're very faint, Materialize.
Can y'all hear me now?
That's much better.
Much better.
Oh, I said it depends because I watched it outside. Like it was like this little um picnic garden grass shenanigans thing, and I watched it there. And to be honest, I couldn't hear half the words. It was like very much a lot of mumbling. But like if you watch it afterwards, like on YouTube, or you watched it when you was inside your house, where it wasn't like the echo vibrating from outside, like you could really hear his words. So like I had to watch it again. But like I watched it, I thought it was really good. But I didn't, once social media got to it, it was a lot of stuff. It wasn't that deep for me. So I was kind of once social media was like, oh, it went over a lot of people. I was like, oh, I ain't, yeah, y'all was deep. Some of y'all too super woke for me.
I mean, honestly, like I didn't really care much for. I really kind of didn't care much for all the discussion around the performance because Kendrick kind of does this on a regular basis. He always has messages in his music. I understood the message. It's the rest of them that was fucking catching up. So like I don't really have much to say about it. It was just, it was Kendrick being Kendrick. I don't know what else to say. The only thing that I liked was the smile that nigga had when he called Drake's name was fucking hilarious.
And they mean the fuck out of it too. It was like they mean the fuck out of that smile.
Oh, nigga, that was the petty. That nigga had the Joker smile. I'm like, oh, you on your petty shit today. He said that he put that song in the position that he did for a reason. Like this nigga is petty.
Oh yeah, that was I think that's my favorite part about the performance, how petty it is. Especially with Drake. Especially him having Serena Williams crip walking on a Not Like Us. And um and then people had some stuff to say about that too. It's like, did y'all care about that or no?
Care about what?
I
Serena
said,
Williams crip walking to Drake.
Nigga, bruh. She from Compton.
yeah, I didn't really care. At
Like,
least she did a good job compared to like Douglas, who had did the teach me how to Dougie. I was like, okay, at least Serena got some sort of rhythm, but it wasn't. I don't think it was that deep. Like for me, it was like, oh, okay, like the way people like, I guess trying to like make it so like deep. I was just like, it was a good performance. Like he had all these black people who probably would have never been performing at the Super Bowl any other regular day. Like you could tell it was a lot of California like art, like dancers, like people who would never be there. that was able to perform for this performance, I was like, go ahead, Kendrick, put them on the big stage. Some of them, they wasn't real life dancers. They was just like, they was out there to be out there.
Yeah, I said, me personally, and I'm speaking from a non-biased, even though I'm a big Kendrick fan. I am speaking this from another. I did enjoy the performance, and I did get the messaging. Uh, like, am I going to get too deep into it? No, because I honestly I was surprised. Like, it went over people's heads because I felt like what he was saying is plain and clear. Like, especially having Samuel Jackson as Uncle Sam, and
Mhm.
like even the way all his songs were structured, it was structured to a way where it's just like it's telling a story. And I
Yeah.
guess for some people, I get it. You want to be entertained, but I do understand that like when you put someone on like Kendrick, you gotta expect something that is you're not just gonna catch it on the first go. You might catch it maybe the second, third, or fourth time, which I feel like that's how he structures his performance. So you may not catch it the first time, but if you really look into it, you be like, oh, so that's what that was for. Oh, that's what that was for. But to me, I'm at this point, and um, if you ask me like what all it is, I'm like, I'm not explaining it to you. And and all the reason I'm like that is because it's just like if you didn't get it, it wasn't for you. And then I'm at this point where I used to be like, I'll explain it once, but if I feel like you're not interested enough, I'm just not going to explain it to you. Now I'm just like, you know what? Just you look. If I tell you, would you care? And then it's like some people have that look like they don't care. So it's like I'm not going to waste my breath on it. It's just there's other YouTube links deeply explaining like what all that stuff meant. I'm not explaining it to you. So I'm at this point where it's just like let them be stupid, keep them stupid.
I think people cap it.
You
Honestly,
think
the ones who saying Kendrick performance was lackluster, was dead, was dry, was blase. I feel like they cap it. Like, no offense, like I understand, like, your dog in the fight is Drake and you try to hold on strong, but at the end of the day, let's be honest. No one is gonna give you a Beyonce performance. Like, if they was expecting that, nobody have done a Beyonce performance. Not even Rihanna performance has seen on platforms. All she had was a bunch of like the little white Smurfettes. So let's be honest. Kendrick, he had all sorts of things going on in the background. He had the the gaming symbols. He had the like he did a lot. So like we let's be honest. Like, stop trying to pretend like his performance wasn't all that. Literally every point of the screen has something going on. Now, if you want to zoom into every little section from the X to the O to the triangle to the square to see their dances, and then he had people dancing like and doing different things. He also had a flag where he came in between. Like, let's be honest. Like, stop it. He had Samuel Jackson. Like, Rihanna, she just had the platforms that was raising up and down, and a bunch of little miniature Smurfettes running rampant. So, like, was that performance? Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. Okay, Rihanna announced she was pregnant. But if y'all expecting Beyonce, everybody to give you Beyonce performance, like even Usher couldn't give Beyonce performance. So like people talking about, oh, there was well, Beyonce gave y'all performance for what holiday it was that she had performed the Beyonce Bowl that was right before the Super Bowl. Y'all had that, and then he did. To me, honest, he did a really great job. He brought Scissor out. He brought Mustard out. He brought Serena out. He had it gave Cali. He did his big one. So I'm like, yeah, y'all. I understand y'all so mad and so pressed about Drake, and Drake is, you know, Drake met his lyricist like big one, but it's just like, okay, he still did a good job. Like, let's be honest. Like, stop, take the beef away. At the end of the day, Kendrick did. a better job than a lot of other people who went up there. Even when the weekend came up there with that, I don't even know what the Martin face. Like Kendrick did his big one. Like it's very few people that I would say okay, outperform Kendrick. Like the whole remember the West Coast Snoop 50 Eminem, their performance was great. They had a lot going on in those little cubes. Beyonce, she always outdo herself. Um Kendrick did he also stood up there with them on one of the immaculate performance. Like when you look at the numbers. So I'm like, y'all just mad because the whole Drake situation. All right, then bring next year, bring out Drake and the whole Cash Money Millionaires, Young Money, Cash Money, and all of them. Have them do their big one. Drake is just not having a good year because he been producing lackluster albums this whole last year and this year. Let's be honest.
Did you listen to his album that he dropped on Valentine's Day?
No, why would I want to go listen to that song?
Damn.
Like I wasn't gonna listen to Flage's album she dropped on Valentine's Day, Hello Flaw B. But I'm not gonna go listen to Drake cry about some like Drake. When it comes to love, he always crying in love songs. Like it's always like, but he be playing with girls' face and emotions all the time. So I don't understand how you crying, but you be out here playing with these people's emotions. So it just don't make no sense. So I don't listen to any song that Drake's supposed to be faking love about. When we all know Drake be out here BBWing, and every day he'll rent out a whole stadium and still leave with another rando. So it's like,
Okay. All right. Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
No.
Okay. All right. This one is a do you care? Y'all noticed that if y'all know that Irv Gotti passed away, I forgot. I think he had cancer or something like that, or I forgot how he passed away, but he passed away, and 50 Cent was on Instagram talking about smoking that Irv Gotti pack. Do y'all care that 50 Cent is still being petty to like Irv Gotti even after his death?
No,
wait,
not
what did
really.
50 Cent say?
He basically it was a picture of him smoking a hookah. He was like smoking on that Irv Gotti pack.
I want to.
Hello.
Damn, I think Jitsi ate her.
I thought it was me.
Nah, it happened to me too. I think it was just Jitsi being Jitsi. But um, bruh, first off, like I don't like R.I.P. to Irv Gotti, Murder Inc. always. But I'm just like I'm at a place in my life right now where like, bruh, I don't know these people. You feel me? Like, nigga,
Right.
yeah, I seen you all my life and shit like that. Cool, but other than Murder Inc., what else was there? You know, like 50 Cent got 50 Cent's beef with him is personal, if I believe. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right. Yeah.
It's a personal thing. I ain't got shit to do with that. I'm just watching from a distance. I'm only subject to the information that's given to me. So, like shit. RIP.
Exactly.
Um.
Child, this really shut me down. She took me all the way out. Like
Yeah, it
she
took
didn't
you
just
all the
like
way out.
she completely. I mean, when I said I looked, it was like I was completely removed from just like I was like, yo, you got me. You did your big one. I must have triggered her
Jesse
with
did.
Herb. He must have been partnership with them.
All right. What was you about to say before you got cut off?
Yeah, I was saying the same thing Father just said. Like it's the beef with 50 and Irv is bigger than it's real person. It's bigger than Ja Rule beef. Like I think it was like even like it goes deep into like his shooting.
Yep.
So I know for a fact. But Irv did a lot of messed up thing in his time. So I hope he healed and he corrected some of the damages he did, especially with him and Ashanti. 'Cause
Look, as far as Irv go, rest in peace, Irv Gotti. I feel like I went back to. I would say this. I went looked at Street Champs, and I remember like how he was all drunk and being all sporadic. I should have picked up then there was something fucking wrong with him because he has never acted like that before. And then like I guess that's probably when he found out that he might have not have much to live or something like that because he was going through it on that Drink Champs. So I probably should have saw it then. But yeah, as far as everybody concerned, if y'all don't understand the 50 Cent,
I,
Ja Rule, Irv Gotti, Supreme beef, that shit is deeper than rap. Like, if I'm correct, Preem, like the people that he fuck with, got 50 hit.
hmm
50 got stabbed by one of the Murder Inc. people when they got into a damn fist fight and all the other stuff. So that shit runs deeper than rap. And so I know like most people after death that like, some people kind of like, you know, a come to Jesus moment or some shit like that. But 50 Cent, he is a cancer and he will forever be petty. So, and cancers are petty. So I don't expect, I expected this. Like, I expected this. Like, I expected nothing different. But what was you about to say, Material Life?
I was gonna say I think during Drink Champs, even Ashanti said that that's how Irv really is. So it was like, cause they know him from working with him. So I was just like, she said that's like that personality that people are seeing is his real personality. Like when you work for him, like him being like just yelling at people and everything. So I said that's why I said I hope he gets with a lot of things he went through or things he did prior to, like, when you about to die, you at least make some sort of like corrections, at least apologize to people that you need to apologize to. But now he went out the same way. I guess he didn't give a damn.
I agree with that. So, all right, let's go into this next topic. And like, y'all heard about this Pakistani woman? Not, I'm sorry, this woman that from America, but she went to Pakistan to find her husband.
Oh, you talking about yo, she cracks me up, man. I just was talking to my sister about her.
Okay,
um
I
well,
got
now
this
she in
video.
Dubai. She not in Pakistan no more.
She's not in Pakistan anymore. How the
Yeah,
fuck she
they
get
flew
to?
her
She's
to
in Dubai.
Dubai.
She is in Dubai.
Yeah, they flew her out, Shabana and her tea.
Okay, for those who don't know, I got this video, and we're gonna check this out, and then I'll ask for the thoughts.
Also, you would never catch me in fucking Dubai. I refuse to go there.
Wait,
Dubai's not
is the
bad.
video up or am I
No, it's
missing
not
something?
up yet. He's still putting it up.
Oh
Okay, I was
shit!
about to say, did I miss the video? I want to go to Dubai. I like Dubai. I want to retire there.
Hell, motherfucking no.
I forgot I got my bad, yeah. I forgot that I fucking jumped out. Dubai's not bad. As someone that me and B went, Dubai's not that bad. So
Like, I would
it's
like to
just
go, play around and not play around like that. I mean, like, because
Now
Dubai
you see
different.
how you had to make a distinction there because of the fucking uh sentiment of that country. I'm not going
Yeah.
there, nigga. I'm not doing it.
I'm asking the government.
all right. Here's the video.
I'm asking the government for 100K in my pockets so I could do real estate. My husband will own it in Karachi. We will not live here, but we will get this job done right away. I'm asking for 20K right away in my pockets at the end of this week.
An American woman's journey to Pakistan for love took an unexpected turn, capturing the internet's attention and turning her into an unlikely viral star. Onija Andrew Robinson, 33, from New York, flew to Karachi in October 2024, intending to marry her 19-year-old online boyfriend. However, when his family forbade the marriage, her plans and finances quickly unraveled. Refusing to accept the rejection, Ms. Robinson reportedly camped outside her would-be husband's home, unwilling to leave Pakistan. As weeks turned into months, her unusual predicament gained local and international media attention. While stranded, she held multiple press conferences, making bizarre demands, including a public request for large sums of money.
20K up front, 5 to 10K every week.
Okay.
Tell the government we need this money right now.
Despite the personal turmoil, Ms. Robinson embraced the limelight. Videos of her strolling the streets of Karachi, flanked by security, flooded social media. She was spotted dining at McDonald's, where fans approached her to shake hands, and even managed to secure small-scale brand deals, further cementing her unexpected celebrity status. The internet crowned her an icon and queen, with millions engaging in discussions about her journey under the viral tag American Lady in Pakistan. As her visa expired, Sindh Governor Cameron Khan Tesori stepped in, ensuring an extension and arranging her return flight to the US. After more than 3 months, Ms. Robinson has reportedly left Pakistan, bringing her whirlwind saga to an end, at least for now.
Okay, I would like your thoughts on this because this shit is crazy. Because, in my opinion, when you hear stories about Pakistan and a woman acting like this, usually she be in jail or some shit like that. So I don't know. What are your thoughts about this? Because this shit's crazy.
That's a passport
Child,
girl,
she
first
is
and
a
foremost.
legend.
She's a passport girl.
The passport.
Exactly. She did the Uno reverse on them. The passport bros ain't got nothing on her. The way she took the internet, what she was playing, first of all, she managed to turn the dynamic of how people think of Pakistan. She managed to turn it all the way around, where people started feeling like, man, these must be nice people. Like, how? She, she was different. I'll tell you that. She was different. The way she was playing in their face, like they will take her to the airport and she wouldn't even get on. They even had her like a security detail team. They had her places where she was living at. They was just, feeding her. Like she was living her best life. Like, I mean, media would come out on a consistent basis so she could hold a press conference. Like who? And with them little pencil and eyebrows. She would even do little dances and stuff. Like they'll record her making little dances. Like sis was a whole personality. Like she had a team that consisted of a police, a shrink, like a therapist, a psychiatrist, and a government official. And she was mentally insane.
I'm surprised. Like, yo, the first thing I said was, Lord, they're gonna lock her ass up and she's gonna be in one of them overseas prisons. And the fact that she was walking around, like, I didn't even know she was getting brand deals and shit. But the fact that I don't know if this is delusional or this is crazy, because she technically, I don't know if she got what she wanted, but it was just, I don't know. It was like you said, it turned my thoughts around, because I was like, yo, I know they're not letting this woman just walk across Pakistan like that. And she was talking to her like recklessly
Very
too.
rude.
She was very, very reckless. I was like, Ooh.
And they for some odd reason they couldn't forcefully remove her. Like they would just let her continue to play in their face left and right to the point where their media team started like gaining fun money from the situation. So it kind of like took the government up. It kind of brought them a lot of like money, and it brought a lot of recognition and like views to their city, and people started thinking like these people are so kind, like they're not forcing this lady out, because any other place she would have been a mental asylum,
She'd
locked
have
up
got that
with
Jazzy
board.
Jeff treatment. Just,
She would have been locked up in prison playing these games in America. She would have been part of the homeless community. Let her sit in front of somebody's house for too long. Like my son, she needed that one to give her. First, it started at $2,000 a week. Then she upped it. She felt like 2,000 wasn't enough.
Material Life, I'm listening to you, but I can't help to feel like if this situation happened like 2 years ago, you would have been calling her delusional.
No, she is delusional.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
No,
Carry on.
she very much delusional. But it's crazy that they would allow this craziness to happen, which blew my mind. Like, how can you take a narrative of a whole community? Like, the narrative of Pakistan used to be like they were, they mistreated women, this and that. Like, you completely flipped the narrative to the point where people felt like they felt sorry for them. They felt like they were the good people, and like I was just like, how? How can this lady really be just functioning like this? Like, and then they wouldn't forcefully removing her from their place. Her visa ended. She was just chilling over there, like still acting crazy. And she stayed with her little suitcase. And then they flew her to Dubai. They paid her complete plane ticket. They bought her many plane tickets left and right, and she never left. They put her in hotels. She went over there with no money and left with money.
that's the part that gets me. It's just that she probably done more here in Pakistan than she was doing in America, and and she was the catfish. And so
She's
funny,
from New York. Like she a real life scammer.
she is a real life. The parents were baby. He was
Yeah,
like,
first of
hell
all,
no.
what you want as a 33-year-old, what you needed with a 19-year-old. So yeah, I don't blame his parents for like, oh hell no. And then she's financially broke. But then they fly her to Dubai. Like, bruh, that plane ticket, like she just fly. She getting free flights at this point. In America, it would never fly. They'll lock up in prison or send her to a crazy home. Have her go see some medical person. Cause yeah, you crazy. This ain't even real. And then to tell the government that they need to give you $5,000 a week, or they also need to give you $100,000 so you can start real estate. Delusion. Ah, ain't no passport bro can even come close to her. She is different. She done took them all. She Uno reversed all of them.
Father, what do you think?
Material Life just said it. I'm not talking about that woman. Y'all talked about her enough.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
sorry if it seems like I'm just dodging a lot of these, but bruh, you gotta understand. I be on Twitter And that's all these niggas be fucking talking about. They basically said everything that needed to be said. I ain't got shit to say about this woman. She a passport girl, and now she in Dubai.
Well, in that case, any last words before we move? We already got. Let's just move on. Okay. This next video, I'm going to share, and I've seen this dude's stuff before. His name's Advice from Lewis, and this one, I thought it was interesting. I thought this bring this to the panel, so I'm gonna play this right now.
Why is most of Gen Z single?
Think about what social media has done to them.
You mean how social media tells women that they'll never be enough and tells men that women only want to use them for their money?
Yes, it's trained them to fear and have low social skills.
How could social media be affecting their social skills, though? Millennials had social media and they turned out just fine. So then what's happening to Gen Z?
Gen Z men are watching red pill content that tells them women are trying to use them in a fear of being cheated on.
What?
And Gen Z women are watching content that tells them men are actively trying to hurt them.
Nobody actually watches that content. And even if they did, what would that do to their self-esteem?
Because it affects their confidence in the real world to the point that they're scared of approaching each other.
Okay, so they're not dating because they have social anxiety. But is that the only reason?
This is just one factor among other things like people's priorities, which is trying to be successful in life.
When I was young, I was trying to be successful when I had plenty of time that day.
Because dating back then was a luxury. Nowadays, Gen Z is convinced they need to make 7 figures or they're worth nothing. They think their life's over at the age of 20.
Where would they get that bright idea? I hope it's not social media. But why would they put success before finding a soulmate?
Because in a sense, it is important to survive and be able to survive on your own before you think of having a partner and having to care for them as well. If you can't take care of yourself.
Nobody needs millions of dollars to take care of themselves. So what would make Gen Z think they need that much money?
Think about it. You go online, you see all these millionaire 19-year-olds with cars, and you don't have millions or cars.
I'm proud.
The other thing you see is red pill content saying women hate
They
you.
do.
How would you feel about yourself?
I would feel completely awful about myself because the internet told me so when I would call myself garbage. But what about women?
And then it's vice versa. You go online, you see your favorite celebrities living their
It
dreams.
should have been me.
5 mansions and 5 cars.
I'm not
and then
enough.
when you look at your life, you have no cars.
Uber
When you go
everywhere.
online, again, men are actively trying to hurt you and hate you. How would you feel about yourself?
I guess I would hate myself and never think I'm enough, and then eventually I would get surgery to try to keep up with everybody I see online.
I would say the problem is social media. It's a focus of negativity, and for some reason, the thing people fear the most blows up the most.
You want to know what I fear? I fear you 8, but it's too late. Valentine's Day 2025. Valentine's Day. To everybody except for Gen Z. Good luck, day single. Just kidding.
If you wasn't playing this video, I would have been hung up on this. Like, this video would have drained my soul. Because all that extra noise, all that extra,
The material, like you literally just said what I was about to say. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Goddamn. So, what are your thoughts about besides the irritating, annoying noise? What is your thoughts about this?
Wait, can you say the topic again? I had a phone call.
Basically, okay. The question.
it's a waste of time.
You
The
think it's a
topic
waste of
is
time?
the same topic that talks about every time. Everybody's so single.
Hold on, he was
everybody's
about to
so-
explain it. I didn't know.
But the question I really asked is just like because it was talking about the red pill content and the female content is producing basically is kind of like the reason why most of Gen Z is single. So the question I was going to bring up is just that because I feel like as the older people, like we usually like pass down things. I feel like are we passing down things that are helping or hurting the next generation?
When did
Go
anybody
ahead,
pass
material.
down anything?
What'd you say, Material?
When did anyone pass down anything? I feel like the last generation didn't pass down anything.
Oh, they most definitely passed down something.
What was it?
Despair.
That's exactly what I'm coming with the question at because it's just like
No, you
I
have
feel
to
like-
understand, material. Like we've been robbed. Like I don't think like we have been fucking robbed. Like I'm not even playing. Like the way the economy works, the way that like everything that we thought that we were about to have, we basically don't have unless you just won the lottery. Like we literally have been robbed. So in regards to that video and the arguments that was being made, I understood a lot of it. The only thing that I disagree with is the notion that social media is the problem. It is not the problem, it is the symptom.
Father, you just took it out when you said despair. Oh my God. I wasn't expecting that answer.
Despair. But exactly, okay, and this is why I posed that question, because I felt, because you said we're not passing down anything,
I don't
and
think people
go ahead. I'm
are.
sorry.
No,
Say it
I was
again,
just
B.
saying I don't think people are. That's it.
And if I just said basically passing down despair, to me, I feel like we're passing. He said despair. I said fear, because I remember like you like growing like us growing up. If you ever look at and I don't want to blame social media because everybody blames social media, but like he said, it's a symptom. But it's just the people that are on there. I feel like are like, how can I say this? We're not. I feel like we're passing down more or less fear or like boogeyman stories than actual advice or how to maneuver through things. And I feel like when we give people solutions, the solutions are very too simple and too, how can I say this? Like you can get the advice from the back of a fucking cereal box, the way people say these give the answers. But the problems are sometimes even deeper than other than pick yourself up by your boot. Let's just say the whole pick yourself up by your bootstraps thing. And it's just like it's deep the problems might be deeper than that, but that's all you can just offer us. But then you offer us all these fears of like, especially in relationships where it's just like you said, like women think all men are creeps and men think all women are gold diggers after their money. And yet I feel like there's a lot of fixing, but there's no one that wants to be fixed. So it's just like, what are we? So I feel like, what are we passing? What is it that we are passing down to our youth? And to me, it's just like I don't. I agree with both of you because I don't think we're passing down anything, and I will go further. I don't think we're passing down anything knowledgeable because I feel like everybody's just winging it, and I feel like as far as father goes with the despair, it's just that they're passing down something, but it's not feel like that's something that doesn't help the next generation. And it's just more or less just do your time and then leave. And I feel like that's for a life expectancy.
All right,
That's what.
so let me put this a little bit more into perspective when I say despair, right? So I'm not Gen Z, but like I would be considered a zillennial, like in the transition of Gen Z to millennial, because I was born in '94, right? When I was born, you want to know the very, very, very first thing that I like witnessed seeing like on the news? The fucking Rwandan genocide. You
Mm,
understand what I'm saying? That shit happened in '94. I was a
really?
baby when that shit happened, and I remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? So then let's fast forward a little bit, right? You then have Y2K, or not even Y2K. Before Y2K, there was the .com burst, right?
Yeah.
And the .com burst happened because a whole bunch of investors and people who had money were investing into websites. So like the example that they like to give is pets.com. So anything that had a .com on it, they invested money into it because they thought that it would make them more money. Turns out it was highly speculative and a whole bunch of people fucking lost money. You feel me? So let's fast forward to 9/11, right? 1 year. You feel me? Then after that, it's the motherfucking 2008 financial crisis. Then after that, it's motherfucking I don't know what immediately came after that, but I do know that COVID happened. And this is all happening in the span of people's like lifetime. You feel what I'm saying? So it's crisis after crisis after crisis after crisis. And these have multiple ramifications about how you feel in your own country. Not only that, right? But I think I said this one time. If you want to see why dating is so ass, look at the economic you know what I'm saying, situation that's going on in your country. Economics and dating and romance are almost synonymous with each other. When I was studying South Korea, the reason why they're having such a low fertility rate and the reason why women are not fucking with the men over there is simply just due to the fact that shit is way too motherfucking expensive. You feel what I'm saying? And because things is way too expensive, the men think that women have something to do with it, and then the women think that men have something to do with it. So it becomes a gender war. You know what I'm saying? Because now women don't feel as secure. So what the fuck do I need a man for when I could just do it myself? And men feel like women are extra motherfucking bill and expense. If I get with you, all you're gonna do is just fucking pester me about money. You want your nails done, you want your hair did, you want a new car every fucking year. Like, this is the sentiment and the mentality that's going on. So right now in 2025, with the video that you just posted, social media, all it does is that it amplifies the voices of these people that are talking all this shit, right? And it wasn't even that much better back then because you had niggas like Derek Jackson, you had people like who else? Who else was on that fucking shit? What's that nigga's name? The light-skinned nigga. I'm forgetting his name. You know who I'm talking about? Ray? He like light-skinned and wears glasses.
Kevin Samuels?
No, light-skinned.
Light-skinned and wears glasses. Mediocre tutorials and reviews?
Him. And I don't even think he's that bad. I'm not saying his name saying that he's bad, but he, like a lot of people that are red pill watch his content is basically what I'm trying to say. So you have a whole bunch of these people running around, and it's no different on the women's side because you have what's that name, Paris Milan, and you have what's that woman's name, the woman that Umar was beefing with. I fucking forgot her name.
Cynthia
G. Her. I'm sorry, Cynthia G. When I look at her, she makes me laugh because she's a little silly looking, but that's besides the point.
It's that crunchy ass wig she got on.
And it's bruh. Anyway, it was funny as shit when Tariq Nasheed was willing to pay for her was willing to pay for I remember that shit. But I'm just saying that to say, like, all of those people, they're pushing content that reflects the insecurities of a generation due to the fact that that previous generation didn't pass down the shit that they should have passed down. You feel what I'm saying? So now it feels like a lot of us, we can't catch up. It's not, nigga, fuck not being able to afford things. We can't even catch up because the cost of living has increased in such a way that we have been priced out of a lot of shit. You realize they're talking about, bro, how am I going to buy a house? Bro, how am I going to afford my car payments? Like, all of this shit is super motherfucking expensive, and the dollar has devalued because they printed trillions of it during COVID. So we literally got fucked. So I understand why they're saying a lot of the stuff that they're saying, especially Gen Z, because they're looking at the economy, and because the economy is bad, dating is especially going to be bad because in order to fucking live and function in America and all these different places, you need money. But if I'm working 40 hours a week and I can't pay my rent, how the fuck am I supposed to date? You know?
You got anything to say, B?
Yeah, I think the reason why I said they're not passing anything, because to be honest, the younger generation, like, they stopped listening to the older generation a long time ago. And they always, even whenever, like, we still have the younger ones that's younger than us, they stopped listening to us long time ago because they feel like we don't know. And we feel like our parents don't know. And until we experience it, they don't know. Everybody experience is different. We do things differently. And the older generation ever always feels like the younger generation always feels like the older generation was slaves. Like they was just constantly slaves. And then so what happens is the younger generation feels like, well, they're seeing all, oh, well, how can my parents teach me how to be a millionaire when none of them are millionaires? So they don't want to take no advice from somebody who ain't never made it. It don't matter how many experiences they have, you ain't made it. So you can't tell me nothing. And then the next generation comes around and they're making it younger and younger, or they're not tolerating this. But they seen their parents tolerate this, tolerate that, went through this. Oh, take care of a husband, take care of kids, forget their life, didn't do nothing, didn't strive for better, for bigger or better. So then they just feel like I can't take from you because that's not what I want for my life. I don't want to be this. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be a mom. I want to like live my life. I want to travel. I ain't never seen you fly out the country. I ain't never seen you get a passport. So you can't teach me nothing. The next person, you can't teach me nothing. Then they have kids. You can't teach me nothing. And everybody just figuring it out themselves. That's why I'm like, I don't think you can't. Even if you tried to teach them, I know me. If unless I ask you for some information, don't be handing me free stuff. I ain't ask you. Like if I'm not asking you for help or how do you do this, how you do that, and you just give me random information that I just don't need, it's like, bro, why are you giving me this? Like, what I'm gonna do with this right now? I have no use for it right now. And that's how older generation, they just be giving you random information and be like, what we gonna do with this? Where I'm gonna take this information at? When am I gonna
Sometimes
apply
you
this
got to put the
information?
bird in the basket and let it fly. What? What?
It's like, when would I use it? Tell me. And
Sometimes you got to put the shoe on the other foot and let them walk off. Wait.
like, it don't make no
What does that
sense.
mean?
But they love to do that. Give you some like to them it makes sense because they feel like they give you the information you need for the moment you need, but it don't make sense. You're not explaining nothing to me. You're not teaching me nothing. And then you give me something that I can't even see the problem that you see. So the information you give me for something I can't even see right now, and you ain't explaining it to me. And so now you irritate me because now you give me wasteful information. But the thing is, you see something that I don't see, but you can't explain what you see because they feel like they around their parents' age. That's the type of knowledge they gain, and then they figure out their own ways. And then like a young kids, they have lingos that we don't even understand. Like, what are you talking about? Like I remember when people was coming in, they was doing all these acronyms, LOL, LMAFO, all that stuff, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? And then like eventually you learn all these acronyms. It's just like, well, now it's just common, but it's just like, bro, why you ain't just say laughing out, like like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. But no, y'all got to do OM, like like you do too much. It's like they got lazier and lazier, and it was like now everything is an acronym. The whole conversation is an acronym. But an older person is like, hey, look at them. Even the math that we learn versus the math they learn is at this point. I'm like, y'all know y'all could have found the same answer a different way. Like there's a simple way to find it, but y'all done did all these trickeries to find a regular answer. Like y'all could have just, went regular. But no, they got to do all this trickery. But it's just like they think they doing something great, but in reality, it's like, bruh, there was a simple way to do this. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah. My thing is I don't want to blame social media anymore. I feel like, but I've always been on that because everybody's answer was social media. I said it's got to be deeper. I've always said this. It's got to be deeper than social media because we all use it, and like Father said, it's like the metaphor of fire. Depending on which way, how you use the fire is, you can use it in a positive way, you can use it in a negative way. But what it, we gotta understand the dialect of people behind there,
We
behind
can't
the
act
person who's.
delusional and act like social media isn't a little part of it. Like we knew people,
I
some
did
people was
say it
living a
plays a
good life.
large role, but it is not the cause.
Yeah, it's not. No, it's not the cause. Delusion is definitely the cause. Some people are delusional. Like they really believe that they are better than what they really are. Like delusion is definitely the cause. But some people look at social media and then they delusion go to the next level. It's like, bruh.
I must say this. The real cause about all of this, and I'm including this with the delusion thing that you said, material life. The real cause of this is hyper individualism due to the culture of America. You have to
Mhm.
understand one thing about America. America is an imperialist nation, which means that it depends on conquering other places in order to have the power that it has today. But people think, like, people look at the United States military and think that's why they're so powerful. No, America is powerful because it has the world's reserve currency. Every country in the world basically needs the US dollar in order to trade and in order to get, the shit that they need. And in order to sell a lot of their resources, they need to be paid in US dollars. You feel what I'm saying? So because of that, the United States throughout history and its culture, like, you can't really define American culture. Like, you can define Black American culture, you can define the culture of, Hispanic Americans and stuff like that, but like, America as an entire country doesn't really necessarily have a culture per se. Like, pizza comes from Italy, hamburgers come from Germany, French fries aren't even French, they come from Belgium. You feel what I'm saying? So all of these different little mechanisms that comprise of the entity known as the United States of America is only there because it makes money. You feel what I'm saying? And if you don't believe me, I dare you
That's
look up
facts.
Google the price of like French fries, and you see that like different places sell it at different prices. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're all competing against each other, hence hyper individualism. So
Hmm.
as above, so below, because the companies have to compete with one another. Every single individual in the United States is basically their own business, their own company. So if I'm selling clothes and Material Life is selling clothes and Ray is selling clothes, we all competing against one another. You feel what I'm saying? If I make more money than you, that means you have less money. If Ray makes more money than me, that means I have less money and Material Life has less money than the both of us. This is how it fucking works. So the more money people have, the less money people have. It's a fucked up type of situation, but because of that dynamic, that's why so many people crash out when it comes to dating, because it's like, bruh, how the fuck I can't even afford myself? How the fuck am I supposed to afford my partner? Or how
Hmm.
can I justify, being with this person even if they make tons more money than me? I'm basically going to be looked at as the help. A woman will make more money than me in a relationship, and I'm the man, but I'm the help. I'm basically the nigga that, like, she runs the relationship because she has the money, right? And this is how dynamics play out in America. Whoever has the most money has the most power, and whoever has the most power, and mind you, in America we don't have a great educational system. So there's a lot of dumbass motherfuckers that are millionaires in America. They're dumb as shit.
Facts.
They're incompetent. They don't do shit. And every time they get into office or they get into a high position, the business suffers. Therefore, the country suffers. You feeling what I'm saying? But because they got money, they can basically hide behind their money. And, what they can also do is they can play the stock market game. And because they're on the inside with a whole bunch of people that own these companies, they can bet on the ones that are going to make money, and they can continue making money. And when the economy goes down because interest rate goes up, The people that already have shit have to sell it in order to have liquidity. Otherwise, they starve on the street. Right now, you are in a situation in 2025. In 2025, where the homeless rate is rising because of this. And Donald Trump is just now in motherfucking office sitting there talking about, I'm going to disband the Department of Education in a country that's not even top 20 when it comes to education. Bruh. Yup, these niggas is cooked.
And there you have it.
Father, you 3 for 3 today. Let me tell you, when you said the spare cook, and man, you killing it.
Yeah,
I'm weak.
individualism, bro. It's all individual. Like the only way
It
we
really
can really,
is.
the only way that we can really stop it is if we start doing community shit again. Like, for example, if there's like a park, that's public, that's a really good thing because people can de-stress by going to that park, right? And not only that, if the park is public, then you don't have to spend money to clean it because motherfuckers that go to the park is going to clean it themselves because it's their park. It's owned by the public.
Mm-hmm.
You feeling what I'm saying? Now, if the park is privately owned, you got to pay a fee to get in. And then you feeling what I'm saying? Now, because the land is privatized, they get to put whatever the fuck they want to put in there. Next thing you know, you'll have a park and there's a Chick-fil-A on the motherfucking side because they want to make more money. You know what I'm saying? For no motherfucking reason. It's a pond there with some doves and some trees and a random ass Chick-fil-A on the side just because niggas gotta make money. You know,
and the pond is fake. They created it.
They created it because they own the land. You feeling what I'm saying? Like all of that shit goes into why we are in this predicament that we're in. Even if you look back then, we had so many malls, bruh. Like every town had a fucking mall, and then all of a sudden you see a decline in malls. Niggas ain't got malls no more. Where we gonna hang out? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! I might as well just stay
you know
home.
what's so crazy? We was just talking about that at my job, like how the decline in malls and like to now is just an incline in retail stores. Like it is, like they're because during COVID there was an incline in multifamily, like apartments. It was a massive incline and then a decline in like stores. Malls have been declining real bad. When I say real bad, to people now doing shopping centers, like, and no offense to shopping centers, it's cute and all, but I feel like shopping centers is definitely a country bumpkin thing. Like, but now it's become the norm in like cities, which is like cities used to have malls where one mall had everything you needed, but now you got a bunch of storefronts, like a bunch of little stores and like these little 5, 6, 7 stores and stuff like that, and it's considered a mall. Like, bro, that's like, stop playing with us. Like, y'all don't even have a Foot Locker. Like, they used to be a team. Like, now it's just, oh, okay, y'all got this. Y'all should be okay with this. I'm getting rained on trying to go to the next store. But and everybody got a different price because everybody rich. In their mind, they're so delusional that we all so rich that we can afford whatever crazy price you brought up.
Yo, speaking of materialized, did I tell you I was in Boston like last week?
Mm-mm.
I was in Boston. It was for training. It was for the training in my job, right? And they accommodated us with a hotel. So I stayed in a hotel, and I wanted a soda or something like that. So so there was like there's one in the gift shop. I walked into the gift shop. A 24-ounce soda was like $6.
I know you
And I
lying.
said, and I walk right the fuck out.
They done
That's
lost their
it.
mind. $6?
Yes. I was
Like, at this point, am I getting shares of Coca-Cola? Like, it don't even make no sense.
yo,
Like, I should be a
Wait, what was
partner.
$6?
A 24-ounce soda.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. $6.
Like
It's
then
bad
you have to
enough
go to
that
the grocery store, and I don't even want to know what the grocery store's charging up in Boston because
it'd be like
I
$3-4.
was watching this news anchor. He says to live comfortably in Boston, you got to make 132K and be like single in Boston to live comfortably. You got to make $132,000 to be comfortable in Boston, with no partner, just you by yourself.
And yet everybody want to be independent. Okay. But even then, it's like, some places like 24 hours. I remember where like 25 sodas is like $1.50, $1.25 at most. Now it's just like you go there, they're like $3. I was like, yo, you serious right
I feel like those should be like $1 at the max.
I look,
Like to be
I've
honest,
been,
50 cent for me feel like regular degular. Like
yeah, I
where's
know,
those
like
prices at? They need to rewind them.
that's why I said I will bend at $1.50, but anything past $1.50, I'll be looking at it funny, especially like when you go to restaurants and it's like, oh, you order a drink and the drink be like $3, like, and I tell people that's what really gets you. Yeah, like I said, inflation is bullshit. Because I don't think anybody should be
At this
paying
point,
this.
I don't even think it's inflation anymore. I just feel like motherfuckers is playing with our face. Like they believe, like they create these prices based off of what they believe, but in reality, that's not the case. Like you're seeing 1%. Y'all need to start looking at the 99% that ain't there. Like how the economy, the homelessness is up, but the price is up too. But clearly it ain't adding up. So y'all need to go ahead and start evaluating the 99%. Stop looking at the 1% and look at the 99%.
Yeah, they price gouge. That's the term you're looking for. They
Mm-hmm.
price gouge. Fucking retail companies do this a lot. Not too long ago, companies like Walmart and Target said that, and another one too, Fresh World, I think. Um, they was talking about how they was going to reduce their prices, like on purpose, because they kept them up because of COVID, but they like left them there because they wanted to make more money. And then it's like, okay, we need to chill. That was literally what they said. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you, bro.
So
They
they
just want the money.
Walmart still ain't brought them down. But then they crying and complaining talking about they getting robbed. Well, people trying to get their funds back. The price is too high at Walmart. It shouldn't be
Did
this
you
high. Now we
know
got people need
that
to get the money back. So they gotta rob you.
so I went to Walgreens. Did you know they locked up the laundry detergent?
Yeah,
That's wild.
I went to Target and they locked up white tees, white
Like white
tees,
t-shirts?
white t-shirts. The
That's
joint
Yeah,
like
that's
wild.
down the street
common.
from Joe. I was. Do you understand? Like I was pissed
Even
because it wasn't.
socks getting locked up.
I'm like, bruh, are we like white tees? Like, like I would understand. Look. I was pissed off when they start locking up deodorant, and then cause some people. I hate saying this, but and I understand because I do work in retail. Some people just don't want to do their job, and I don't want to bug somebody and say, "I'm trying to get this deodorant," and you hit the button, you call for assistance, no one comes, and then oh Lord, I have to go get them to go unlock this just to go get some deodorant and a white tee. Like this shit is, oh my fuck, that shit pisses me off. It's just like,
But you want to know what though? It's actually working against them because what they find out is if shit is locked up in a store, it's more likely that you won't even buy the shit anyway. Like if you're gonna lock up something that I need, like I'd just
I'm gonna go
rather not
somewhere
get it.
else.
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Right?
Yeah,
I was so mad. I was like, no goddamn way I have to go ask a fucking thing just to unlock some white tees. I said, where have we gone as a country?
this ain't a country, Ray. That's what you need to understand.
I'm starting to slowly realize
This
this.
a whole
This-
entity.
Yeah, it's a conglomerate entity, and Donald Trump is just the one that's signing the checks right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
He the chairman at this very moment.
I
Because
swear
we
to God,
definitely running this business. This business is
Biden,
being ran.
Joe Biden signed more fucking checks than he wrote fucking executive orders. All them checks he done sent to Israel and fucking Ukraine.
John, they still talking about they need money. So clearly the checks ain't checking. But our homeless people still broke. They still homeless.
Yeah. Because someone
At
earlier
least
today
he
on
gave it to
Twitter,
the homeless. It would have went back into the community.
someone on Twitter was sitting there talking about America's the greatest country in the world. I don't care what president's sitting in office. And I'm like, bruh, the homeless rate is literally rising. That nigga shut the fuck up. He said nothing after that. Like greatest country my ass. And then another thing that they like to do is that they like to start shit in other countries, and then they like to devalue the currencies of those countries using their own interest rate. Because remember what I said before, if you want to trade, usually you have to trade in American dollars. That's why when Trump signed those tariffs against Mexico and Canada, them niggas is like, we're gonna sign tariffs right the fuck back, because who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? Like, just because we neighbors don't mean you get to show your motherfucking ass. So I was proud to see that they did that. But because of the fact that the US can basically destabilize any country that it wants to through the IMF and the World Bank, because the US dollar is the world reserve currency, they basically can, it's going to be very, very difficult for them to go bankrupt, because they can just keep printing money. And the more money that's in supply, the less value that it has to us, because we primarily use the American dollar. But if they print more money, it becomes devalued over here. But in those other countries, their currency also becomes devalued, because they need more of that currency. They need more of their own currency to buy US dollars in order to pay it back. So they go broke even faster than we do. And they don't teach you this shit. They make sure not to teach you none of that shit. You got to find this shit out yourself. And when you try to find that shit out yourself, they use stupid terms like financial debt obligations and mortgage-backed securities. And you're looking at these niggas like, what the fuck is all of this?
Fuck a bone in their mama.
Father, don't eat them up today. You're not about to give them the whole damn child a financial lesson, a history lesson, a microeconomics lesson. Father
But
about
you know
to
what?
they got all that to school. He about to teach out a whole concept of history, of government, of economics.
Father just started school like Umar did.
Nigga, if nigga, I can't
Well, you
start no
might get more
motherfucking
funding than Umar, because
Yo.
Umar, you might be Umar. He ain't taking nothing from white people.
Nah, he's not.
And he ain't taking nothing from somebody who got a half white person sitting next to them. Like he don't want you to be a black man with a white. He don't want no money from that.
Is that
He
a
don't want no
snowball?
money
Yeah,
from
see?
anywhere white might have been touched. Like Umar strictly is 100% black. If you
Umar, I
like
got
the
$1 million for you. Can I donate? Is your wife white? Yes, I don't want
exactly,
it.
and he makes it very clear. If you play with a snow bunny, he don't want none of your money.
Damn. Okay, B. I see you, Robin.
Black
No,
queens
that's what
forever,
Dr.
snow
Umar
bunnies
said.
never.
He
Black
said
Queens
that
forever,
he was
somebody's
like
never.
he had people wanted to give him money for the school, but they like to play around with white people,
They
and
like to
he's
play
like,
in the
yeah, it's
snow.
not happening. He don't want none of that. He don't want a white person to say they gave him something.
I admire that.
But you know
Yeah,
what though?
that's why that
Real
school
quick,
still building.
Yep.
real quick, what really helped me understand all of this, like finance and all of this economic shit, is when I realized that economics is actually a form of how a culture represents itself. Like, for example, right? Like if you go to like basically any country where nature is abundant, they have village markets, right? They'll have one place where all business is conducted. You don't gotta go here or that one place. Everybody from the village goes to that place, and everybody gives money to each other. You feeling what I'm saying? So nobody goes broke in those type of markets, because if I give you money, that's gonna help me out because you might sell fish. So if I give you money for fish, I get to feed my family. You feeling what I'm saying? And if I give you money, that gives you money. If I give you money, that means that you have more resources to go catch more fish, which benefits the entire village. But in America, you want to know what these motherfuckers do? Oh shit, we're not making money. Let's sell all of our fucking business shit over to China because the labor is cheap. And then you lay off 500 people. They're all out of a job. The cost of living is rising. And now these 500 people have to go find new jobs. They have to move because the cost of living is rising up. And who knows what job they're going to get if it's even going to be as much money as they were making before.
Exactly. Like if you look at if you look at a majority of Black countries, they all have village markets. And they're sustainable. Like, and then also a lot of them they also farm. The moment like Black countries stop farming and stop making their own goods and start relying on outside good is when they start the downfall happens. And it happens bad. Because then you get other countries to come in and buy your land with this false illusion. Child, let me mind my business. I ain't in the business of teaching anything.
I was just about to ask, and Father, how y'all feel about Elon Musk going at South Africa the way he's been going after, especially the one of the leaders, and he's talking about the songs like "Kill the White Man" or something like that.
Woo! Okay, let's talk about it, Ray.
Okay. Look who got excited. Look who
listen. Hey,
go ahead.
Shout out to my boy.
Talk your talk.
The guy that you're referring to, Ray, his name is Julius Malema, and he's the president of the EFF, which is another political party that was founded rather recently. I think it was founded in like 2013 or some shit. So it's a rather recent political group. Now, this political group is big on two things. Number one, the liberation of the African continent. EFF, they run on Pan-Africanism. Like, that's their shit. You know what I'm saying? Julius Malema himself said, when Africans come to South Africa, it's their home because Africa is like the whole continent. You know what I'm saying? We are one people. Another thing that they're really, really big on is taking land that is expropriating land without compensation. So if they come to power, they're going to take land that was stolen from Black people and give it back to Black people and not compensate the people that stole it from them. So, of course, you see why Elon Musk had to get on him, right? Now, the song Kill the Boer, right? That was an anti-apartheid song that was sung from like the 70s and the 80s, right? And then it recently came back up amongst popularity because of the EFF, because they are really, really, they stand 10 toes down on taking their shit back. Like, that is their entire thing. We want our shit back. You feel what I'm saying? So he got in trouble and he was sued, I think. And because of that, he changed the lyric from kill to kiss. And them niggas still got mad. So Elon Musk, in all his genius, decides to poke the bear. And the thing is, Julius Malema responded. And not only that, but the EFF actually wrote a public letter calling Elon Musk basically like, they basically called him a whiny dumbass. Like, straight up.
That's funny.
And then, like, bruh, he's like, yo, he straight up said, I don't care that, you know, you have an office in the United States. I don't care about none of that shit. If you talk shit to me, I will deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't give a fuck. Because, like, Elon Musk, like, bro, he's an apartheid baby. You feeling what I'm saying? Like, that's how he came up. His father owned the emerald mine. And you want to know what is so funny about that? His father actually tried to deny that he owned the emerald mine, I believe. It was either him or Elon himself denied. It was one of them two. Like they lied so much, I don't even know who lied. Yeah, like, bro, both of them lied so much, I don't even know who the bigger liar off of the both of them. And it's so funny because Elon Musk, he just revealed to have a 13th child, right? By like some girl, like some Hispanic woman or whatever, but some white Hispanic woman or whatever. But he has 13 kids. Now, if that was a black man in the office, if that was Obama that had 13 kids in the motherfucking Oval Office, what do you think these niggas would have done? They would have got him out the motherfucking paint with the quickness.
Got him out the way.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, Bill Clinton got head in the motherfucking Oval Office and they impeached his ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now you have a man who has been impeached twice, mind you. Impeached twice. The only president in history to have ever been impeached twice. And right next to him, you got this man that a lot of people even say he's not even a good businessman. He's really not even a good businessman. Talking shit to people in a country that he benefited from because of racism and apartheid. Do you see the image that I'm painting here? Like, this nigga got all the motherfucking audacity in the world, and the fact that he's in the position that he's in is kind of like the nerd who was bullied in high school, and he's 30 years old now, and he got all the fucking money in the world, and the ladies is trying to choose up on him like, you remember me? And he's like, beat it, bitch. That's Elon Musk. I hope that explained, that situation.
Yeah. Okay. Eddie Murphy used to be like, I'm yours. Fuck you.
Literally. Where's my money, Eddie? That's Elon Musk right now.
Where's my money? I want half.
I want half, Eddie. I want half.
Shoot. I've been said Elon Musk is going to destroy the world. And someone argued with me because I had no factual evidence. And I said, look, there's just some people I could just look at and then not trust. And Elon Musk is one of them. And then the fact that you pulled this up is just it proves my point. And then I said, I don't even know how the fuck he got where he got to, but shoot, that shit did. I laughed when that shit kind of bothered him. It was just like, oh, now you want to call? I think because he was trying to call reverse racism or some shit like that.
Yes, and there's no such thing as reverse racism.
I was like, it was no such. Yeah, I felt the same way. No such thing as reverse racism. It's like it wasn't your land to begin with, and that's how I felt.
Wait, Ray, I'm gonna read an excerpt. I'm gonna read two excerpts of the fucking letter that they gave to Elon Musk. So one of it says, as part of the general hysteria that has overtaken governance in the United States of America, Elon Musk has assumed the role of a global billionaire maniac whose grotesque wealth has overwhelmed and made him think of himself as a supreme ruler of not only the Oval Office, but of all nations in the world. And then, this is my favorite part. The EFF takes this opportunity to tell Elon Musk and all of his allies in the USA, in Israel, and the right-wing groups in South Africa, which have mobilized Musk, to collectively go to hell. I'm telling you, they're not playing with this nigga, bro.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And I think I heard about that second excerpt, and it made me laugh the way I laugh right now. I said, I fucking love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in the chat so you can have the whole letter. But yeah, wait, when they released that shit, every one of us was like, ah, oh no, bruh. Yo, that clapback is real.
Oh man, I love it. Okay. Any last words before we move into our final topic?
DeMarco.
Yeah. Oh man, and I don't know. This kind of relates, but it was just like you said something earlier. It was like that really transitions to this, and you know how like multiverses just like like they shut down the game multiverses, right? And how that's being shut down. And I was just noticing like how a lot of studios have been like chasing some of these like gimmicks and all that stuff, and it's been killing their studios and all that stuff. And like to me, multiverses shouldn't have gone out like that, but it seems like a lot of people were staring away from like making live service video games. And I wanted your opinion on that one, if you don't mind.
But wait, you said what about live service games?
Like it seems like a lot of people are steering clear of live service video games because like a lot it doesn't make them a lot of money like in the long run, and it's like literally killing their studios.
That's a very interesting point because there was a time where a lot of the most popular games was live service, aka Fortnite, Apex, Overwatch, you know, live service, right? And now,
Right.
see, here's the thing about live service games that you have to understand. If you're there early, great. If you're catching up, you're fucked. Because at that point, live service games require people to consistently play those games and to consistently invest in those games. So if there's too many games in that particular market, it's basically like you're starting at the bottom, but all the people that are playing the games are already at the top. You know what I'm saying? Overwatch is still alive. Fortnite is never going to die at this point. You know, Apex, I mean, it's like slipping and sliding, but it's still relatively strong, but I don't think they're going to last too long. You know what I'm saying? With the way that things is going. Marvel Rivals is still going strong. You feeling what I'm saying? They're about to release The Thing and what's that nigga's
Human
name?
Torch.
Yeah, the Human Torch. Thank you. So they're going pretty strong. They already have war characters that are coming along the way. Ultron is coming. He's going to be a healer. That's going to be very interesting. But yeah, all of that to say, like, yeah, live service it's not sustainable unless you can guarantee a spot at the top or near the top, right? And you saw this with games like Knockout City. And Ray, you saw my reaction when I found out that they were closing that game down. I was fucking upset.
I was too, because we had that one time where you and us just dominated a whole lounge, a whole lobby.
You still have that clip in your fucking YouTube.
Yeah, I saw that clip on YouTube. And we were just dominating that whole. That was a great session.
And the game is fun. Like, bro, the fact that you could fucking curve the dodgeball on like some wanted shit and hit somebody that was behind the wall and you don't even see them. Oh my God. Like the trick shots, the fact that you can use your fucking teammates and it's a one-hit kill. Like, this game was so good. And then they fucking made it live service. And then the game didn't even last 3 years. It lasted 2 years and then they cut it off. I'm like, bruh, this would have been a fantastic, like, if you had single player modes, like, and you don't even have to do anything crazy with the single player modes. You could have like challenge modes where you could throw the ball. You could have what's it called, bro? You could have 1v1s, you could have 2v2s, you could have 3v3s, you could do CPU versus player. Like, there was so much shit that they could have done, and then the game just dies. You know what I'm saying? Another game still hurts me to this motherfucking day. Opera Omnia. I played that game day one, Ray. Day motherfucking one. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the most generous games I've ever played because it unlocked every single character for you. All they told you to do was just collect the weapons. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't collect the weapons, that's okay because there was a constant rotation. If you went to the motherfucking pull store, there's like 4 or 5 different banners you can choose from. So even if you don't have the latest characters, you can catch up on the characters that you didn't have yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, these live service games, you want to know what it is? It's a short-term cost for the shareholders that invest in these game companies. Because what ends up happening is they release content, they release a steady level of content. People buy that motherfucking content, and you know they can sustain the game for a little bit longer because of it. But it's just not sustainable if there's so many games that are doing it, you know?
But I also think it's a rush game. I feel like they be rushing. Like they be trying to get to a level, and like they get to competing in their head with no competition. You know what I mean? Like Fortnite. It was a fun game. And then Apex Legend came out. So then like when you look at Fortnite now, they have like 50,000 extra games in there. That, let's be honest, does absolutely nothing for you. Like it don't make you want to go play these extra games. But like I mean Fortnite only had the little zombie game and it was like the Battlefield game. Then you get to Fortnite now, there's too many games in there. Because Apex Legend came out. And Apex, you know, Fortnite felt like they was competing against them. And more people start going to Apex. But the kids still love, for some reason, these little kids still love Fortnite. So it's like, it's never done. The little kids are still playing. Even though the ones who like, you know, who used to live stream Fortnite, don't do it as much now. They're playing Apex, they're playing Arm Right, they're playing like all sorts of other games now. But it's like these companies get to competing where there's no competition, like, and so then y'all start adding extra stuff, and then you run everybody thin, and people just be like, okay, that's boring. Let's go somewhere else. Because now you don't give them a bunch of options of a bunch of games, and then they go find that same type of game somewhere else, and they're like, oh, I like this one here. Like it's the same thing with like that the game where you like adopt a pet or whatever the case was, maybe on Roblox. You know, Roblox love to steal somebody else's game. That's why I just feel like, to be honest, in the gaming world, there's really no competition. All these games are damn, and everybody gonna keep playing them as
Yeah,
long
I
as
think it's
people
Roblox.
keep getting built. It's the same game, a different version, a different outlook, like a different layout, but the rules, if it's player versus player games, if it's, you know, like even like GTA. GTA is like, let's be honest, it's like, for when it comes to racing games and stuff like that, GTA is like the blueprint for a lot of these other things that comes into like the racing and like in real life racing type games, you know what I mean? And then like Call of Duty is technically, for me, I feel like is the blueprint when it comes to all these other like fighting games, like games that go against each other and like shoot at each other. Only difference is Fortnite took it and gave you the ability to build, but it's still Call of Duty at the end of the day. Halo is like the blueprint for a lot of these what's those games called? Like the ones that have like these storyline games. Like, you know,
First
like,
person, they're first person
yeah.
shooters.
But it's like the blueprint's still the blueprint. And like a lot of these games still have the same blueprint. It's just they just found a way to like, you know, wiggle their way in. But you still making million, like they be billionaires. Like the way that people be buying all these fake skins, these little fake hats or fake little things, and like you buy packs or buy rubies or buy gold or buy coins or buy whatever resource, like buy things so people can grow fast, and then they get bored. People get bored all the time. Then you get a new dummy to do the same thing over. It's constantly a new one comes in, and then they buy all this stuff, and your billions never outdo yourself.
Yeah. So what I think you're talking about is the fact that they can recycle their consumer base as many times as they want to, because there's so many people that are playing the games that they don't even have to be consistent in the type of content that they create. The only thing that I'm gonna correct you on, don't look at it as like blueprints. Look at it as the difference between having a vision as inspiration for your game versus having profit being the motive for your video game. So Fortnite actually does both, right? It's an artistic format that a lot of people can basically express themselves with due to the skins and due to the fact that it's an open world. So if you want to play as Travis Scott, you can play as Travis Scott. If you want to play as fucking Naruto, you can play as Naruto. You know, like it has both, and you know that's what makes it its money. However, a game that and Ray will probably like laugh when I say this, but a game that has been fucking diabolical when it comes to profits is Call of Duty. That game is literally a money milking machine. They have been, let me tell you something. Since 2007, there has been a fucking new Call of Duty every year since 2007. Every fucking year with barely any motherfucking changes. And the thing that pisses me off about Call of Duty is it's not even the game in itself. It's the motherfucking DLC practices that it has. These motherfuckers have been releasing the same map and making people pay for it for so long. At this particular point in time, any nigga that says they're buying a new Call of Duty game, I'm looking at him like the motherfucking I'm looking at him like how Mr. Burns look at everybody in Simpsons. You know, like bruh, what are you doing? You stay giving money to these people and they don't have to try anymore. You know what I'm saying? They can just keep releasing the same shit over and over and over again, and you motherfuckers buy it.
But give me a game that tries. Like I can't even think or fathom a game that really tries. Like I feel like we don't really have to try. People is bored. People pick up a random game like from any advertisement. Like people don't like. That's why I said the gaming world. They really don't have to try because people are bored. And as long as gaming exists, it's like entertainment. Like let's be honest. Like NBA, like 2K, NBA 2K, whatever. Like the only thing that changed might be a player.
By the way, fuck that game.
But like even with NFL, the NFL, like the only thing that might change might be a few players. But other than that, it's still the same concept. Like every time they put a new one out there, only thing that have changed is probably a few players. So you don't have to. They don't have to do much. People gonna buy the new one because it's shiny. It's like us getting a brand new phone. The phone's still been the same trash phones. But we was like, oh, it's bigger. The phone's still the same size though. It don't look bigger for real. It's just your case that got you all confused. But the phones still do the same concept. And most of them, the memory drive on the phone is so damn tiny that you have to pay for. Now you have to, like back then you could put memory cards in there. Then now they're like, oh, you gotta pay. So you rather buy a brand new phone instead of you keeping your old one that you can put a memory card in. But now you want to buy one where you gotta, get storage in the cloud.
Yo, Material Life.
They don't want you to use your drugs. They want you to use their drugs.
Yeah, like you dead ass just mentioned a really, really, really fucked up what's it called, aspect of that particular industry. The fact that they took away fucking memory cards from you, the fact that
crazy work.
You want not what's so crazy to me, right? Like if I went out and I never had a cell phone in my life and I bought like not even
a
the
flip
latest
phone
iPhone,
like Kanye.
Like, no, not even that. But like, let's say I just buy myself like a fucking iPhone that came out like 3 years ago at a relatively good price. Let's say I pay $600 for like a 3-year-old iPhone. That iPhone is 3 years old, but I could have that phone for the rest of my life and not have a problem.
None at all.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it does everything that you need it to do. If I need to go to the internet, I can go to the internet. If I need to make phone calls, I can make phone calls. If I need to text people, I can text people. It literally does there would be no reason for me to get a new iPhone. None.
Exactly.
You know,
but we want shiny. We like the new shiny.
Yeah. Because that's how they indoctrinated us. They indoctrinated us to make.
But then we also too embarrassed to tell somebody we still have like, oh yeah, dang, you ain't changed your phone yet.
Embarrassed
Yeah,
on what?
I'll be the first to tell.
Like,
I'll
like,
be the
like I ain't see you not offer me a whole $1,000 for a new phone, but like then you want to ask me why I ain't changed my phone yet.
I'll
I
use
don't
the
see you
same phone
offering
until it stops
anything.
functioning.
I was about to say I'm the
Facts.
epitome of using it till the wheels fall off. My laptop is like
we
And
don't see
hello,
you.
by the way.
Okay,
Excuse me.
Dion. I can't even function. I can't even play around with these people because I still got my old note. Just cause once I move over to the next location, like they took out the memory card. I'm like, yeah, I still use that one, and I have another one. So
Man, hey, listen, you want to know how cheap I am when it comes to, look, remember my old black laptop that I had back when we were still at the Art Institute?
Yeah.
I still got that motherfucker.
well, me too. I
So
still
think
got
about
all
how
my old
long ago
laptops.
that's been.
I mean, but you're supposed to do that. That's not, you're actually supposed to do that. You're supposed to use it till the wheels fall off because by that time, when you get an upgrade, the upgrade is worth the money.
Yeah.
No, my old
Oh,
laptop, the
I
wheels
done,
fell off on
shoot,
me.
my laptop, I done changed out the battery and everything. I'm not letting Shadow go. Yes, I gave him a name.
All right, you doing too much now, nigga.
Oh,
No, mine
Fox,
fell out, but the reason why I didn't let it go yet is because it still has its hard drive, and I need the hard drive. But I'm too lazy to take the hard drive to like a professional for them to like pull it out, and like so I'm just like, I'm holding on to it.
You
Yeah,
do
pull out
realize
Andy.
that shit takes like 3 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm. But I'm too
And
lazy to do all
with the
that.
right
Like,
tools, you can do it yourself.
yeah, it's a no.
It's just a couple of things you got to detach.
It's a no. Like I
Yeah,
have
that's
like
literally the only thing. It's specific tools you need to do it, but it's an easy thing to do.
I could take it to my little brother. He works in like he could do it, but it's a no. It feels like it just has to be there. Like,
So if you have solutions, but like you just said, you're just too lazy to follow through.
mm-hmm.
I'm like that.
You're
One
terrible.
day, one day it
I
will
can't even
definitely
laugh with you
happen.
because I'm like that as well.
Hey,
Because I
you want,
have another laptop,
No,
but it's just like like yeah, this is gonna stay until
now you want to
I
know
feel like
you want to know what I want to say? That's just you being a Taurus.
I was gonna say I'm laughing because I'm the same way.
like it's I could watch a YouTube video. I could probably do it myself. I could probably take the hard drive, put it in another little hard drive case, and then boom, I can connect it to anything. But it's just a no. Like one day I'm gonna be like, yo, B, we need to do this now. We need to get all this stuff out of there. So I could throw this. But no, I feel like this hard drive was with me when I ain't had nothing. This like laptop, it was like my first laptop I bought for myself. It has to stay.
Oh, it's just there for memories.
Yeah. Like when I ain't had nothing, I bought this little
Sentimental
laptop for
value.
me, and it was cheap. Like I had got a great deal, and then somebody broke it, and I was like,
Oh,
It's,
but like
yeah.
I understand sentimental value.
yeah, but it's in a box somewhere, child. That's why I said it's just gonna stay because I
It's
got
fun.
another laptop already, so I'm not about to go hunting for a laptop, but I know it's there.
It's like that old tarnished piece of jewelry you don't want to sell or toss out.
My
Mm-hmm.
mama had a red brush that she had since before I was born. And when I tell you that shit had like 3 brush hairs on there, by the time
What are you supposed to do with that?
she just kept it for sentimental. I don't know what it was
What are you
about
supposed to
that
do?
brush.
Scratch your back with that shit? The
I
fuck?
don't look. She kept it for so long, and to a point where I was like, "Mom, what are you doing with that brush?"
Right.
Was it that brush? I told her like that brush went through like 5 presidents already.
No.
Alright.
Not a whole 20 years.
Yo, that brush. Yo, I told her that.
Then you find out she got that brush 7 years ago, like shit.
I know, and I was
Dion,
like,
I
yo,
don't think you should be talking because you named your motherfucking laptop Shadow. I think you
yeah,
should sit
you
this one
named
out.
your shit.
I'm telling you,
I don't give a
father,
damn.
get on them because
You
I'm
do
like, that's
give a damn.
crazy.
That's why you named it.
Oh,
I
father, I
don't give a
found the
damn about
video,
y'all
by the way.
judging me for naming my laptop.
Now, it's not judgment, it's truth.
Father, I
The
found the
fact that
video,
you
by the
gave
way.
this whole laptop a whole name is crazy
Yeah,
work.
I saw. I see it. You want to
Like
see
I
it, Dion?
understand some people give their car a name, but a whole laptop, that's wild.
Go whole laptop.
Hey Dion, look at this video. That's me, by the way. That's me and Ray.
I saw the name. What are you playing?
Knockout City. Rest in peace.
The lead.
On what?
I had this on the Switch, but I stopped playing it after a while. I got bored with it.
Oh, you tripping.
I ain't really get into it. I might pick it back up. I don't know.
Ain't
Now
no
that I know
picking
someone
it
else
back
actually
up.
Ray,
plays it
did you
because I was
die?
playing it with a bunch of randoms.
The game is dead.
This game is dead.
Oh, okay.
We was talking about our last.
This shit is like,
Wait,
how
is
old
this
is
an
this game?
old
Like 4
video
years
of
old?
y'all?
This is
No,
3 years
two.
ago.
Oh, what?
And dude, this is what I meant by we was dominating the whole.
Mind you,
Shit.
I am not missing. I have not missed yet.
He is not missed.
Father, don't you
Yes.
create games for a living though?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that
I thought
shit.
that's
I
what
gotta
you.
be in like Cali in order to make money off of that. And also fuck these game companies.
I thought that's what you went to school for, to create games or
Yeah,
become
it
it.
is what I went to school for. I graduated and got hired immediately. That shit ain't helped me out one bit.
Father, what the hell? What you mean it didn't help you out? You know how to create games. Like that's
You
a
would think,
blessing.
right? You would think.
But again, that the gaming industry is kind of rough.
Yes.
I don't
The
know.
development, the game development industry is rough.
And also, them niggas get laid off more than anybody.
Yeah.
Them niggas stay getting laid off.
No, you're
If
not
you
lying.
don't,
But I think that's
if
the
you
whole. That's the
don't,
whole
if you don't
IT
shit out $1
industry,
million
though.
project, there's no point in getting involved in that industry. Basically,
No, even if you shit out $1 million project, you see anytime anything gets bought by EA,
Gold team
that shit
needs one more point to win the match.
it goes.
Yeah, but I think that's just
they
the
shut
IT
down.
industry in general. It's just it's a hard industry because everybody wants in. Like in every sector of the IT world, everybody wants in.
I guess. Oop, hold on.
Gold team wins.
I was the ball most of the
Such
time.
a fucking good game.
It was a good
It's
game.
such a good game.
Hey, y'all used to live stream your games?
I didn't live stream that. I recorded it on. No. What it was is PlayStation got this thing where you replay your old stuff, and I had such a good game that I just had to record that shit and like just put it on YouTube. So
That's so cool.
yeah, I do live stream though, but some of the games. But
I need to get a camera for my file so I can start streaming again.
you don't need a camera unless you want people to see your face. You don't need a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer to actually like be on camera if I'm gonna do this shit. That's just me.
That's fine.
Yeah, Dion wants you to see his angry face when he get whooped.
Wait, what? What you just said?
Father been killing it today. When
I
I say
said
even on a
you want
roll.
people to see your face when you get your ass whooped.
And it happens.
Well, Father a gamer, so
Even the greatest
I
players in the
think
world lose games. It's
the
all
way
good.
he was killing that game just now. Ray, did you die? Because it seemed like you had to die to have watched it.
No, I went to the no. I didn't die once. I was the ball. Most of the time you saw me, I was the ball.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So y'all like
one day I'm gonna live stream me and my son going back and forth from Mortal Kombat or something.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, because in that game you could turn.
So one was a person, the other one was a ball.
In that game, you could turn yourself into a ball and then chuck them at people, and then like.
I thought Father was holding the ball. I didn't know you was also a component with him.
No, so he can turn himself into a ball, and I can pick him up and throw him like a dodgeball. So a regular so we have 2 hearts, right? And the regular dodgeball, when you hit somebody with a regular dodgeball, it takes 1 heart, so you need to hit them 2 times. But because I'm using Ray, they're all 1-hit kills. So every time I hit somebody, they're dying immediately. That's why we were able to win so quick.
Oh, that's some different type of game. I ain't seen something like that before.
It was fun. It was
And they got rid of it.
Why they got rid of it? Because I don't see no
Because
game
they're
like
bitch
that.
ass niggas that care about profit, and the game wasn't making enough money, so they got rid of it.
Which is why Multiverse is about to be over soon. But
Yeah,
Multiverse fucked himself up. But go ahead,
Yeah,
Father. I know
did.
you're about to say something.
Nah, they absolutely fucked themselves over.
That looked kind of fun though.
It was fun.
What
It
you
was
talking about?
like
What
slow
y'all talking
fun,
about? Multiverses?
like something that
Yeah.
no, I'm talking about the game I was just playing, like something you could just play to waste your time, and then get upset a little bit, and then you get addicted to it, and then you find yourself playing on it, then you find yourself buying dumb shit for it.
Oh nah, niggas got sweaty in that game. Let me tell you,
it got real sweaty,
real sweaty. It got real. Oh, niggas was not playing when it came to fucking dodgeball.
Yeah, it looks like it is, because I was like, oh, that's interesting. Then when y'all said that whole concept, I was like, oh, that's different. That definitely should have did some numbers. I guess the advertisement was trash.
Nah, I
That's
wouldn't
the-
even say the advertising was trash because they had a lot of people playing. Like
No.
people
It should have stayed
really
longer
liked the
then, because
game. No, like
people could easily
people
find
legitimately
themselves
liked
spending
the
some
game.
money.
People were streaming it every single day.
It was good.
It looked good. It looked kind of
It
interesting.
was a good ass game.
And then when you, to be honest, I thought it was just one person. I didn't know y'all was duo team. So I was like, oh, that would have been real fun. I probably still would have lost, but
Bro, we
You
used to
would've
be
had fun.
doing 3v3s
no,
and like on Discord.
I'm bad at
Come on,
games,
bro.
but I enjoy playing them. I'm just terrible at them.
You
Like,
and me, we played once, right? I know I played
yeah,
with
and
your
I'm
son. but I
terrible.
think
I'm very much terrible at games, but I enjoy playing them. Like, I don't know why. I'm addicted to playing games.
because they're fun. That's what it's meant to be. It's meant to be fun.
Mm-hmm. But I don't do
And
good
plus,
at. I'm better at watching somebody else play and telling them what to do.
oh, you a backseat gamer.
Yeah, I'm the best at that. But my brain don't function with like gaming on console. It's like the XO, triangle, square, up, down, R1, R2, L1, L2, all that combo just brain go off.
I'm gonna
Confused.
find you a game that you're going to enjoy, and then
I enjoy playing them. I just get confused. Like I'm still looking at the controller.
You need something simple to play, like Tetris or something. Simple
Yeah,
but fun.
I'm telling you,
And that's
it's
not an
something.
insult. I play the hell out of Tetris.
No, I'm telling you, it's something about the triple. Like I can multitask, but something about a console
But that's what I'm
controller.
saying. Get you something simple to play where you ain't got to press but one or two buttons to do what you need to do.
Nah, it's still gonna do something confusing. Then I'm gonna feel like I'm moving too slow, especially when it starts to speed up. And
You want to know you want to know what I think it is? I think you be thinking way too much about what you need to do instead of just doing the shit.
yeah, that's the thing.
All right.
That's why I'm like, I'm great at telling. Like, I can see the vision.
And if anyone knows how to shut their brain off, it's me. So
yeah,
I'm like, yo, you got to do this. Like, it's coming. Like, I know it. I see it. And they're like,
so all you need to do is just make sure that your hands
the
match.
sun was just out. That's the weird part.
Huh? What'd you say, Father?
You just need to make sure that your hands match your thoughts.
Nah, it don't match.
It's hard. It is hard, but
nah, it don't match.
Yeah,
when I say I play games a lot, like I used to play it so much, but for some odd reason, I just know it just it just don't do. Like I can play on the cell phone, kill it. I could play on the computer, kill it. But when it comes
maybe
to
it's a hand-eye coordination thing, and you just need practice.
No, it's a struggle. I used to play Fortnite every day with my homegirl, and I used to. It's it's a struggle. It's too much going on the keyboard, on not the keyboard, but on the controller. Like you gotta also use like the what's that thing called? The scroll thingy where the knob that moves around. Plus, you got to do up and down. Plus, you got to do R1. Oh, it was just too much. You got to build. You got to shoot. You got to aim. Oh, I was just. It went left. And I was playing consistently, and it was still struggling.
You sound like me struggling with Splitgate.
Like God of War, I used to dominate backseat. Tell you, oh, I see it coming. What's up? I'm great at that. I know my strengths and weaknesses, and I stick to them.
Like, have you ever played Splitgate or heard of that game?
I played it.
I've heard of it.
So for the unfamiliar one, it's a shooting game, but on each map, there's places you can like make portals you can either walk through or shoot through to attack people.
Oh no,
My
that would
problem
just do too much.
My problem is this: I could shoot. I'm because I play Call of Duty and Destiny and shit all the time. I could shoot, but I always forget about the portal mechanic.
Yeah, so you got to be ducking, diving, shooting. Oh no, that's doing too much. My brain would have shut down.
Like that was always my main problem on Splitgate, and the thing that would cause me to lose matches. I always forget about the portal mechanic, and I won't use it.
Oh, I was actually official a little bit. Splitgate.
Okay.
I'd have been mad.
Yeah, I was sniping people.
Who's playing it now? We got that sniper rifle out.
Me.
That's Ray.
That's me using the portal. That's how you use a portal deal. But yeah.
Oh no! Now don't get me wrong. Once I'm sighted on you, you're through. But again, I always forget to use the portals.
The game is called Splitgate. Oh, never mind.
Again, I be too focused on shooting.
Damn. Damn, the kick was so hard, the feet is wiggling.
That's them. That's that last little bit of nerve activity before the character dies completely and shit.
Nah, sometimes the what's it called? The physics, the ragdoll physics. Ragdoll physics are funny as hell.
Yeah, like whoever created these.
It's like the one thing I played Halo for, just to see motherfuckers fly through the air.
The animator, whatever they are, they did they big one.
Yeah, someone headshotted the fuck out of me. That one. This game was fun too. When I don't think this was my streaking game, but I'd had an all gold match on this. But
nah, you want to know?
People still play this. The servers on this are still mad active. People still play Splitgate.
Isn't there a Splitgate too?
No, not yet. It ain't been released yet. I think it was announced. It ain't been released yet.
Medal of Honor, Allied Assault. I had a shotgun. I shot somebody in the back, and they fucking slid like somebody sliding into fucking third base in baseball. That shit was too funny, bro.
No, it's nothing worse than when you try to catch someone who think they trying to be fancy, slide shot you or whatever, and you just blow their head back and they just lay down flat where you left them. That's the most satisfying shit.
I think the best ones are in GTA though, because I was playing GTA San Andreas, and it was the mission where you have to drive OG Loke with the motherfucking motorcycle, nigga. I hate a fucking.
All you had to do was follow the train, CJ.
No, not that one. No, I had to drive OG Loke back home because you free him from prison, but he has a whole bunch of ops that chase you when you pick him up. So. Damn. I'm over at the bridge. I'm like almost to the motherfucking place where I'm supposed to drop him off at. A fucking car from out of nowhere appears, crashes into my motorcycle, and this nigga OG Loke fucking flies over the air like a motherfucking shooting star.
Ooh, that brother's floating in the
Mind
air.
you, he lands and he does not die. He doesn't even die. The nigga just flies over the air and then lands and then just gets back up waiting for me to pick him up again. I'm like, nigga, what? Okay.
Game physics, because ain't no way in real life.
Literal game physics.
Oh, shit. No, I'll do you one better. If you play Destiny, right, sometimes the disintegration effects will glitch, and you'll just see a body floating in the air in slow motion.
That's funny.
The next time it happens to me, I'm going to screenshot it and send it to you so you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Nah. I think some of the great, not even ragdolls, but I think Tekken be having some of the best kill, and especially like when it goes into slow mo, and you see how like sometimes you can see your fist going through somebody, and yet he ends up killing you or some shit like that, or you end up killing him, and you like it really goes through him. That's the shit that be getting me sometimes.
No, the one that makes me laugh. You ever perform a move on somebody that it kills them, but they're still standing for like that half second, and then their character finally keels over?
Oh yeah.
Like I know a certain throws in Tekken that do that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It'll stagger them. They're dead, but then you'll do the throw. It'll stagger them.
Yeah. They'll stand up in their fighting pose and shit like shit is normal, but their life bar is gone, and like 2 seconds later, they'll finally fall backwards and
They'll
die.
fall down. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
They used to happen in For Honor too, but I was no Bushi, and that was like she had poison tip. So if you like tip it with the poison, they'll stand in the other side, and then all of a sudden they'll just kill over. Actually was streaking on that last part.
Shit.
But okay. Any last words before we move on to our final thoughts?
Bring back rival schools
and Bloody Roar.
At least you get Project Justice back.
Who's getting Project Justice back?
You ain't seen the Marvel Fighting Collection 2 that's coming out?
Oh, fuck off.
It's a couple of bangers on there. I might buy that.
I'm not. That's not the issue. I'm just so tired of these compilation games. I'll just fucking download the ROM. The fuck I need to get that shit.
Hey, it's with
not
it.
Even remastered.
I'm not tripping. I'm with it. I still play. I got Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Classics right now on my P5.
Bro, there's no point. Well, there's a point, but for me, there's no point. I could literally get those games anytime I want. I have Project Justice right now. I can play it right now.
But you got your shit on PC. My laptop ain't strong enough to do that shit. You got your shit on PC. My laptop ain't strong enough to do that shit.
Join the PC race, man.
Maybe you should get another one.
I will inevitably.
Oh my god. We're never gonna
I ain't got the money to buy no damn computer right now.
That's not the issue. The money is not the issue. Because if you had the money, you would have gotten it. That's not the issue. It's you being stubborn.
Like I said, eventually.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
Okay. On to our final thoughts.
I'm going somewhere. I'm moving this summer. I ain't got the money to buy shit.
New state, new area. Where you going?
I'm switching states. I'm moving. I'm finally headed down south like I've been wanting to.
Carolina.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm just stalling. I'm just stalling right now for my son to make it through the school year. That's it. Everything else is basically set in stone.
He said, "Fuck Maryland. I'm out of here."
I would too. Everything getting expensive on this bitch.
Yeah, I'm in Virginia. It's not any different here.
And shoot, it's personal reasons for me wanting to get out of here too. But I'm not gonna go into that here.
Well, be careful in Carolina because it's expensive all over the place.
I know.
No, you know,
and they be stealing out there because I sure enough got robbed. The car broken into and everything.
Oh yeah. I'm aware. But I'll be all right once I'm out there.
Yeah. Father, why are you in Virginia?
What you mean? Why? I live here.
He's always been in Virginia. He's always been there.
Really?
I've been the only Virginia. I'm the last standing Virginian in our friend group. Everybody,
but I thought you went to school in like. Did you not go to school? What's that?
Yeah, I went to school in Virginia.
Oh wait, the Art Institute was in Virginia?
Yes, it was in Arlington.
Oh,
Georgetown. Let's just say this. Let's just say this. Georgetown was literally across a bridge where we was at.
I don't know why I thought it was like in New York. Y'all all was out. Y'all all met there.
No, it's different states.
We were in DC. We were. What makes
but
you
that's
think
like
we
a train ride. Like DC is really a train ride.
Yeah.
You said you could walk there. Fuck it.
Yeah, you can walk there. Georgetown was literally across the bridge that I hated walking across, but everybody used to force me to go.
Mm-hmm.
What was your issue with that bridge?
Nah, Rage is not a walker.
Not anymore.
So he's lazy. Got it. Oh. This way.
Is anybody a walker though?
Me. I will dead ass walk anywhere. I don't give a fuck. I've walked 2 hours before. Not a problem. I don't care.
Nah, I'm definitely a car person. Like
the military just took the walkness out of me. Let's just say that.
The only time I've ever walked is when I was a little kid.
You had to share.
The
like,
only
or
time
when I go to like a
walk
foreign country, I might do a little walking. But like, other than that, I'm
a bike person. That's what I am.
I want to be a bike person, but you know, I just started skating, y'all. Well, I'm not just started, but like I took back skating. I went to a skating park, a skating rink.
Oh,
yesterday. No, blading is easy, but let me tell you. You know when you first go back to doing something you haven't done in a while, you have to like remember, like retrain your brain to do it.
Yeah,
man, that thing was hard. I didn't realize how much of like a workout skating is. I was like, and then these little kids, let me tell you, they were doing too much. They speed skating. They must have thought they was going to the Olympics or something.
Like skating is the only time like he can have the music, the good looks, the abs, and all that other stuff. That shit don't bother me. For some reason, I watched that nigga skate and I was like, "Fuck this nigga."
I was like, man, I feel like skating, like you're like each leg is fighting between the right side and the left side with a regular skates versus blades is just in the middle. But regular skates, like you're literally each leg is fighting between the right side and the left side of each wheel. Like it's not for me. It's cool though. It was fun because it was like a good workout, but it's definitely not for me. Like it's one of those things you go once every week at max.
I know people that used to go like
every day.
They was in that movie ATL. They would go like it was that movie in ATL.
Yeah, and then we had some old cats that were doing their little stick and move dance moves and stuff. And we had one lady, she kept on doing the damn circles all over the place. Like, girl, you gonna take your ass somewhere?
Now. She's having a good time.
That's sweet. That's sweetness. You was looking
at she had. No, you ain't lying. She having a good time. Not in the center. Not at the very corner. Like, you can't be at the corners because people still need the walls. So like, she having a good time interfering with other people's time. Like, she should have been in the center doing them circles.
That's in everybody way, huh?
Yeah, like the struggle pack need to be out on the outskirts, and you want to do your circle dance moves on the outskirts. The struggle pack got to be out there, and then in the direct middle is those people who just be doing that whole glide side to side and all the extra shenanigans.
Doing all the dancing and whatnot, right?
Yeah, but she want to be She want to be where the struggle pack be at, and they half of them don't know how to break. So like, ma'am, to be
I think
honest,
the
I don't
first
think any
time,
black people really know how to break for real.
yeah, they do.
Like, they not
Yeah, they
using
do.
that stop on them
Nah,
things.
I don't skate, so
It was. I think the one time I went to, and this was like when I was in like 15 or something like that. It was the first time a girl ever said she liked me, and my response was, "Okay."
Ray, what
Damn.
the fuck, nigga?
The
This
second,
nigga here.
you know, what the sad part was, it's not like I didn't like her. I did like her too, but I didn't understand that. For some reason, I didn't understand the concept of she liked me. She liked me, like me. I was just like, oh, that's cool. It was just,
Okay.
and then like 2 weeks later, she moved.
Damn.
She like moved.
So she probably was
Yeah,
trying to
she
tell
moved to
you before
Florida.
she, like, she knew she was leaving. She grew the balls to say it, and all you gave her back was, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, you
Actually, I
crushed that
said,
girl
oh,
soul,
okay,
dog.
that's cute. Actually, now that I remember, I said, okay, that's cute. That's it. But
Oh no, you hurt that girl soul, dog.
not,
That's
man,
that's real
Damn,
cute.
Ray.
but you,
Damn, Ray.
it wasn't intentional. Let's just say that it wasn't
I
intentional. It's just
understand that, but even still, damn, Ray.
I ain't gonna lie. The whole concept of, like, and when you're in school though, the whole concept of like somebody and like somebody, it was kind of confusing because like a lot of people
I,
like people, but like it was like, oh, you really like me? Oh, okay.
I got that from Hey Arnold. I like you, but I don't really like you. Like,
Because a lot of people like people.
yeah, and it was like I understand I was likable, but I didn't think I was likable. Likable. I think that was the part. I was like,
Mm.
she had a kid though. She was like a teen mom, so it was.
Oh, time out.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
now
you
let me
don't
not
want that.
say nothing,
You don't
child.
want that in your life, no way.
Some people still deserve to be loved, but oh my God, I couldn't
I don't.
imagine.
Yeah, I don't think you wanted that in your life, no way.
I couldn't imagine being a teen mom. Like, no offense to them and they parenting and whoever raised them, but I just couldn't imagine. Like, I was so embarrassed when I used to see people in school that already had kids. I used to be so embarrassed for them because the thought process of
Honestly,
having a kid as a kid just blew my mind.
that's what made me not have sex in high school because
Me too. I was terrified. I'd have been one of them. Yeah, it ain't worth
oh
it.
man, every year you'd be like the girls that it's funny because it was always girls that I like had crushes on, and then next thing you know, come by spring they had bellies, and I went, oh damn,
Yeah.
dodge the bullet. Just like dodge the bullet.
When I went to a white school, it was rare for me to like see teen moms. Like, it was a shame thing, like, for you to be young and pregnant in high school, in white school.
Well,
Like, it was a norm.
No, big facts. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But when I
They
went to
used
a
to get on
black
your
school,
ass.
oh my, they had a daycare.
I
I
was
was
about to say I
appalled.
think my school had a daycare.
Damn.
I
I
knew of
was
a
in
That's
school that had a
terrible.
daycare.
disbelief. I said, "What type of shenanigans is going on over here? This is the ghetto."
I think I saw a middle school with a daycare too.
No, see that's what bring out the inner Nene leaks in me. Ooh, child, to get them.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
I
I
just
couldn't.
chalk that up to parents not being in the fucking house.
Right.
I truly believe that was the case. Or you didn't have siblings for real. Because if I ain't gonna lie, siblings is the best
No,
birth control the world
no,
could ever exist.
I wouldn't say no, not having no because like my older brother and my older sister had kids.
I was about to say, like, so how would you feel if both of the siblings end up pregnant? It's two sisters and they pregnant and they both in high
My
school.
older sister, she got pregnant before she graduated, and she was afraid to tell my father. She was.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
Don't go ahead, laugh. Like, because we all did. It's like,
Your dad was probably he was hot.
and the
He
thing
started
is, it's
questioning
like,
his abilities. Like, what did he go wrong at?
it wasn't okay. The funny thing is, my sister was the most popular girl, and she had good grades. So,
That
like,
tore your father heart. I know it did.
it did a little bit, but like he
Especially
got,
when you're an active parent, you start to question like, where did you go wrong at?
yeah. Both my parents was active, but it's just like it wasn't happening in the house because, like you said, I'm one of 7, and there was times where it was just like at least 13 people in the house, so you couldn't sneak nobody in there if you tried.
No, I wasn't sneaking nobody, child. My mom was crazy. It ain't happened. And then my mom's her big thing is everybody want to have sex with you. That's her my mom's concept. Everybody want to have sex with you. Ain't no since I'm Haitian, ain't no like sweetheart baby, like it's a Haitian thing like shady doo doo. Ain't none of that. Ain't no sweetheart, sweet love, my heart, like all those little sweet words. Nah, they just want to have sex. Everybody want, and then I'm from Miami, so everybody want to have sex. And then the scary part about being from Miami is half them people dying. So like now you having sex and then you possibly dying. So it's a no.
I already know Haitian parents don't play because I had a few Haitian friends, bruh. All I heard was I'm like, oh shit. Oh, I don't know the exact quote, but the last thing I heard was I'm like, oh fuck, he's about to get killed.
Because at this point, the ancestors is watching.
Yeah.
Like, how can they talk? How can they go? How can they die with all this? Like, they was taught better. Her whole thing is everybody ain't nobody love you enough. They want to have sex. So in my mind, everybody want to have sex. All these sweet talk, y'all just want to get in them draws. Ain't enough sweet talking in the world.
I mean, that's my philosophy now. Like, I mean, I do love you, but if you throw me them goodies, I'm not going to say no.
Right.
Oh, I'm blunt with it.
And that's why girls be so delusional. That's why I be like, y'all delusional. Talking about something. I didn't think he was going. I didn't think he would do that.
But I say this all the time, and this is just me. Y'all don't have to agree on this all the time because y'all already know this. The saying like men think about sex every 8 seconds. It's just like, and I've said this before. The first 7 seconds is probably true. He probably thinks you're smart, funny, adorable, glorious. But that 8 seconds, like, I fuck the shit out of you if you give me the goodies. That doesn't
break your back.
Huh? I break your back if you. It's like don't. I will break your back if you give me the chance to. Just
I forgot what con I said this at. I was in somebody's hotel room, and I told someone I was like, "We ain't even fucking, and I'm deep inside you." And one of the people in that motherfucker, he was laughing for like 15 minutes straight because he couldn't believe he heard something like that.
The audacity.
What did when you told that girl that, what did she say?
She froze like Black Panther.
You freeze.
Because that's bold.
Like an antelope in headlights.
Literally, like an antelope.
I remember that thing.
Like an antelope in headlights.
And then she started another conversation with someone else that was in that hotel room, and that was it.
Yeah, because that's bold. Like, we adore the honesty. Well, it depends. It depends on who you are. Some people love the honesty. Some people want you to finesse them until they draws is on the floor.
I usually tell people, don't start nothing you're not gonna finish. That's my go-to line.
Oh, I'll straight up tell a woman, don't come over here. I'll stick my tongue in your mouth.
You just a freak.
I'll straight up say that to a chick. Like, don't come over here flirt with me. I'll stick my tongue in your mouth.
Unreal.
I don't want to circle back to this, Dion.
Yeah. Let's not.
Well, yeah,
Because
sometimes we need to
Dion
be
is not a
careful
real
about what
person
topics
at
we talk
all.
about in here because Dion ass.
It was like when I
No,
said,
it.
"Yo, Dion, you got the worst friends with women
Exactly.
of
Like
all." He's
he
like,
always take it to another level. It's
God
like,
damn.
oh, he is not a human at this point.
Dion
You
got
are
the worst
AI.
friends with women. He was
Yeah, but it was one of those. You know how a chick like flirting with you, but she doing it just to fuck with you. One type shit.
She playing around. She
Hmm.
playing around.
Yeah. So I had to check her like chill before I stick my tongue in your mouth. Like
Well, that's the thing about females back in the and now these young chicks, they're not playing. They serious. But girls back in
do
the day, we used to be
it. Just
playing.
do it.
But these girls nowadays, they real serious.
Oh nah.
They not
I'm gonna tell you
kikiing
this.
or pretending. Nah, they really ready.
And you know what though? And you want to know what? That's a mistake. Don't ever fucking flirt with a man and then say you playing. Don't do that shit. That is so
Yeah, but
disrespectful.
that's back in the days. They used to be. It was so cute. Like you used to giggle. Like you thought it was real cute.
Oh, bro, ain't nothing giggling about what's going on in my pants, niggas. Stop that shit.
Again, now you understand why I said what I said. That it when I told
Yeah,
Shorty
but
chill before I stick my tongue in
this
your
is
mouth.
what we was trained. Our ancestors trained us with this knowledge and this thought process. That's why now people ain't listening to them older people because y'all ain't teaching us right.
Cause like
Y'all
my
told
thing
us to
is, I
flirt
look
with
at
your
it like
mans.
no,
You
I look
know,
at it like private parts. You know what I'm saying? Like women, y'all have 10,000 different vaginas. Men is hard or soft. That's it.
hmm because we'll be like flirting with you and it don't be nothing. And then we don't get you somewhere, and then we looking like, oh no, we ain't ready.
And then
You
when
ain't
like so
ready.
all that shit you was talking was for play. She like, yeah. And I'm like,
You ain't ready. That's why I said, and this is why I say, don't start nothing you ain't gonna finish.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
well, our
And
ancestors
that's why I
told
just
us to,
started telling bitches I will stick my tongue in your mouth.
yeah, but then our ancestors also
No,
said,
Dion.
Keep
you gotta wait.
reiterating it.
Get them. You have to wait, sweetheart. Wait. And then
Dion,
we get y'all to wait, and then y'all like, y'all can't even stand us no more. Don't even look my way.
no, it's not even that. Dion, you just threaten people with dick. It's just
No,
that's
Dion is different. Ain't nobody playing with him.
I'm reckless. I'll admit it. I'm reckless.
Yeah, them girls came to the understanding real quick. They was like, oh, we're not playing with him. Cause it's
This is
serious with
why.
him.
This is
Ain't
why
no
I'm
play
glad
play.
I am where I am. I'm too dangerous to be single. This is why I'm glad I am where I am.
no,
Mm-hmm.
no. Honestly, this is why I tell people to learn how to read body language. So that's right.
Child, I don't know how to read nothing.
You know how to read body language.
Nah, I be delusional.
B B. We've had reaction videos where you done said something and then the person does exactly what you said. You know how to read
No,
body.
cause I know these personalities. Cause I know the delusion. I be there. That's how I can tell you when they be playing with people. I know it.
What was the last reaction video we had with the dude? He was like he went through a phone text and
Yeah. The one where he was talking about there was lovers since they was young. To find out it
yeah.
was just in college. Boy, child, you
Wow.
big over 23, 25 talking about something y'all was a kid. No.
And the funny part was like everything she said before it happened is then it happened. So it's just
Yeah, because I'm telling you, because that's me. I know these people. Because we do these dumb stuff. But I was so upset that he made it seem like they was like kids. I'm thinking heartbreak. You thinking like high school heartbreak, middle school stuff. Just playing.
nigga, you just got out of
These were
college. Shut up.
grown ass adults. They in college. Like they graduated and was still playing. And then he
Shit.
getting his feelings trying to be a red pill when you don't know how to be a red pill for real. Like you don't know how to be a dog. And then you met you a real dog. And then you got confused because you didn't realize she really liked that. She'll sleep with your best friend in front of you.
Ow.
Honest,
Damn.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Them girls are the most ruthless ones.
What she did. Like
Yeah,
she
she
was
did
really
though.
like she was cold like that. And he thought he was playing her and realized she really liked that. Like these new girls is different. They not playing in your face and kikiing with you. They really are messing around with your best friend.
I've said that too. I
Even
said
your
these
daddy.
girls, they spiteful. They are spiteful.
If your daddy looked at them and you was playing in their face, they might go find them.
Yo, you know what Cardi B? I don't know if y'all remember this one Cardi B. She was like, she was going to make her man. If she ever do it wrong, she was going to make a man have a threesome with a tranny. A tranny.
Wait, nigga, what?
She was like, if you ever fucking treat her wrong, she was like, I'm gonna invite you to a threesome, but the third girl's gonna be a tranny, and you're not gonna know until like after that you slept with a man.
That's fucked
That
up.
is a throw up. I would have
Cardi
sat in the
B,
damn jaw if I was a guy to do something like that. That's.
yeah,
But then again, people different. That's why you don't play with people.
yeah, that's what. And honestly, I
I
tell
mean,
people,
my
yo,
defense, Cardi
people.
B ain't right in the head anyway. So
No, I think most. No, I think. Well, I think majority of people ain't right in the head, but I think most people are just really spiteful.
This new age is very much like they don't know how to let it go. Nah,
Mm-mm.
they feel like they have to compete. Like it's weird. Like they
They
competing with niggas. I'm like,
they
yeah, I
they
ain't
gonna
got it.
they gonna forgive you until they get their get back, or they
Hmm
will forgive you, but I'm gonna get my get back.
Not me. Like I'm not competing with no nigga. I don't. He got it
shit,
because a nigga hurt your feelings and don't care.
shit.
A
Yeah,
female
Most
hurt
men
your
don't even
feelings.
compete with
She
other men
definitely gonna
in
feel
certain
it. I
shit.
don't care how much she pretends she don't feel it. She still feel it. Girls, we do like they'll hurt your feelings and they'll still feel it. Like it don't matter if it happened like 2 weeks from now. She gonna sit there and it's gonna hit her. So like girls be trying to
She,
pretend like they got that nigga in them. It's not. You ain't got it for real.
the thing that be having women sick, I noticed, and this be even if they supposedly moved on and did whatever. The moment a dude get with a new chick, she automatically like you supposed to be living your life, got a new man, all that. Why, when you find out your old dude got somebody now, you want to be back in his business?
Cause she didn't want him out of her business. She thought by giving him some space he would have came back. But
And right, and then
you
that
know
be
how
the
they
funny
say what
part too. It be the girl breaking up with the dude, and then be butthurt when homeboy replace ass. Like, and it's like, shooty, you left me.
yeah, cause one dude told her that he can't live without her. And then she left and then he
I
was
mean,
still
shit,
living. So now she realized that nigga was lying, so she needs to get him back.
you you are not you are not any form of a vital organ. What the fuck make you think I can live with? I can't
Cause
function without you.
niggas will
because
tell
he
you
said
something.
it. Because he
Niggas will tell you something. That's what I'm saying. Girls, that's what girls be trying to act like they really got that man in them, but they really don't.
I need I need
A girl would tell you
I
she
need
can't live
society in
without you,
general to
and she
stop
really
gassing these
mean it.
girls up to make these girls think they're more than what they are.
And that's why I talk to women like niggas. If she said that to me, I would have been like, nigga, you gay. And I would have left.
Oh shoot!
No, Father, you is on a roll. I told you.
No,
hey,
This is my.
I've called women stupid in front of their face. It was like you stupid.
Yeah.
You stupid. No, I'm not.
Yo, like I don't know if you like I know I've given advice to women and I've given advice to women like they was dudes. And sometimes I
Yeah.
say, you stupid.
Mhm.
I don't coddle for shit. I tell people all the time, I'll be your best friend, but I won't coddle you for shit. You go
Mhm.
even if I like you, it was like I'm not going to like say words to try to get in the wrong. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like you
Yeah.
dumb as fuck.
simple bitch.
Yo,
Yeah. You can only
no,
be
honestly,
honest with
and
folks.
honestly, and this is really weird, but it's just one of those things. Once I realized I've gotten more play with women when I'm honest instead of like trying to like sweet talk, I
Mhm.
just stop sweet talking sometimes. It's just
I just
I'm like,
straight
I
up
don't even
stopped
understand why
pursuing.
folks be trying to sweet talk. Like, unless it's a delusional or dumb girl. Like I truly believe everybody wants sex.
Everybody do want sex.
Now you just gotta figure out how you gonna get it.
No, I don't want sex. I don't want that fucking loose pussy. Fuck out of here.
Oh no, I want sex, but I want sex with someone actually worth having sex with. How about let's say it that way.
Father said you don't want no pussy that sound like Popeye whistle.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
And that blows my mind.
oh damn.
Like you have to have a lot of body count unless something's wrong down there.
Gotta blow on it like a douche.
How you get your shit in there to the point where it don't snap back? Like goddamn.
That's when you need vinegar. That's.
I don't think that's a real thing. Like I feel like people be finessing the system.
I actually look it up. It's a real thing.
Yep, I'm saying I don't think I think in their mind they think it's working, but your body, God created you to unless something ain't right down there. Like you got to be doing it like even porn stars snap back. So like something got to be wrong with your elasticity.
The muscles is worn out.
If these balls can talk,
they be like, "Damn, bitch."
Yeah, like something ain't right. Cause I'm like, when people done had kids and then things came back together with no vinegar. So like, so some I don't know, something wrong down there. I don't know if it was a problem at birth or what defect happened, but something ain't adding up.
Yo, if you slide in the vagina like you just missed a step, like you missing a step going downstairs, there's a problem.
How you wait? No, hold up, because how you slip and fall in some pussy? Wait a minute.
Listen.
Listen. Well, ain't you supposed to be able to slide in there when it's like drenched?
If I open your
you
shit,
slide in because it's wet, yes, not because the shit's loose and you just it's just a black hole. The fuck.
Yeah, but like my thing is, if I fucking open your legs and I can feel an air draft coming out that bitch, I'm gonna look at you.
Stop.
Because why is there air conditioning in here? What the fuck?
Stop.
That's different. I don't even think that's real. But then again, y'all guys different. So y'all would know more than I do.
Oh no, some of y'all ladies, some women are disrespectful. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, some women are disrespectful.
I'm very.
What that mean? Like she farted or something? I'm confused.
It be the ones that be knowing they fucked up and still be trying to try some shit.
It's the ones that don't know their pH balance.
No, it be some of them know and don't give a fuck.
No, you should know and give a fuck if you're a woman. That's like
But there's some of them who just
in my youth, and I told Ray this story. In my youth, I went to a girl's house and I ate her out. That shit tasted like fucking aluminum foil. So I left. I swear to God, that shit tasted like pennies. And I was
Shorty didn't even have the decency to wash her ass before you got there?
Bruh.
Because that's what that sounded like to me. I'm sorry.
I left. I did not stay there. I left.
If you go down on the motherfucker and there's a metallic taste, that person did not wash their ass.
I fucking left. Because it's like, why would...
Rightfully so, because...
Why penny?
Aluminum foil, though?
Yes.
Like, I don't even understand it. Like...
It was just metallic.
Nah, shit. I've had one situation where I didn't even get that far. It just
made me want to throw up. Like
let's not disturb the only lady.
No, I feel like she need to know what some of her fellow females be up to.
I don't need to know nothing. That right there just took me to the upper room.
No.
Like, I actually have one that's mildly worse. That right there, it went right in tail with them below. What is it? Meatloaf vaginas. Both of those, the upper room. I was like, yep, I ain't got any more in me. Like I felt like a throat was ready to come out.
Okay, I'll leave mine.
No, Dion, I don't want none of your stories. Your story's out of control. Your story is unsafe
Shoot,
because
the
Dion, you
bitch that
lived a
I was
good
thinking,
life.
the bitch that I was thinking of, as father was telling his story is unsafe.
Yeah, Dion,
Just
you
don't.
lived a
They
good
don't.
life.
Let's not.
Yeah, like
Let's
you
not.
lived too good of a life in your younger years. Before your wife finally shut it down. Thank God for her.
I'm about to stay married. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah,
say.
because Dion is reckless out here.
And I
Child
just
father
want to
used to be
say,
reckless, but he came to
I wouldn't
realize
even
that
call it
his
reckless. I just had experiences.
the father
Right.
came to realize that his prized possession was in his pants, and he couldn't just keep on giving it outside.
And believe it or
That's
not,
what I'm
I'm
saying.
actually not that bad. I could introduce you to some motherfuckers that's worse than me when it
I
comes to women.
don't.
No, we
I
believe it.
don't.
Dion,
We
ain't you
believe.
from New York?
I'm talking about motherfuckers I met here in DC.
Yeah, but you from New York, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't get it twisted. A lot of shit. I need to say, never mind my friends. I need to tell you about my motherfucking uncle.
Mhm.
Nah, it's always an uncle. It's always an
It's,
uncle.
it's always the whole ass uncle.
You know, people from Miami, we had things to do in New York. Y'all, it was cold. Y'all had to be busting it down up in some heaters. So I feel like places where it's cold, y'all have sex with this. It's a
Because
purpose.
there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
See, you have that luxury living in Miami. There's always stuff to do in Miami. Some people, there's
Yeah,
nothing else to
niggas
do.
riding their bike for real. It's warm. It's hot. Now that don't mean people wasn't sleeping around. It was just they didn't need to be hot. It was already hot.
Hot and ready like an easy bake.
Like when it's cold outside, you want to be inside. So you in them sheets. If you sit in somebody's house long enough, child, you might accidentally get in them
So, hey, what did I miss before I first came in? Because I know y'all was already going for a while.
uh, can just have time. Can just have time show.
Oh, I was just talking about that with my sister earlier.
What you thought about it?
Man, I used to always say that 50 Cent was the pettiest rapper alive. Kendrick stole that title.
That is a great
Nah, I don't think he
segue.
could steal that title from 50. 50 is
No,
still
no, no, no,
petty.
no, no, no. I don't know what was worse. The A minor chain that the nigga was wearing, the numerous times he teased they not like us throughout the performance before actually singing it. The crowd singing the A minor part along with him, or him smiling at the camera saying, "Hey Drake." Like I don't know what was worse.
You say Drake.
Cedric.
Oh.
It's him smiling at the camera with that shit for me. I can't.
You said the same shit I said because I said the same thing. When he smiled and said that, I'm like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Again, Kendrick Lamar has officially become the pettiest rapper on
No,
the planet.
50.
I'm
I don't
sorry,
think
50
50 can
Cent.
be
Love you
outbeat.
to death, but Kendrick has stolen the pettiness crown from you.
Nah,
Nah,
50,
no,
nah,
no one
50
take it
can't
from
be
50.
outbeat because the thing is 50 is petty. He has no boundaries on his pettiness. Like it don't matter who you are, you bound to get touched by it.
50
No
Cent
homo.
will
Like,
spend 100K just to be petty. That's how petty
mm-hmm.
that nigga is. Like
If
when
I
he
But
didn't
bought
I
then
all the
read,
truck.
also he not he like when he did the Madonna thing. Like Madonna got reeled in on some pictures that she had like she didn't know what she did to 50 to get him to like go in on her like that. 50 don't spare nobody. Like if it's
I mean,
anything like what
unwarranted
about the little
pettiness is just being
when
a
he started
bully.
calling everybody a little a sex worker
I
and he asked
mean,
me like,
just so
oh,
we're
I
clear,
heard you was a
just
little
so we're
sex
clear,
worker.
just so we're clear, unwarranted pettiness is just being a bully.
I don't even think it's being a bully. I just think it's you letting people know that there's consequences.
But
that's what he said. That's exactly what he
I'm
said.
sorry,
Though.
but it's another story to do certain things when the other party did absolutely nothing to you.
No. That's exactly what he
At that
said.
point, you're being a bully.
Because like I know when he got at Meat, he was like, "You gonna say something?" And he's like, "Oh, you think I don't have time to fuck with you? I have enough time to fuck with you. That's time. I got that much time." He said that to me. He was like, "Oh, you don't think I don't have time?"
No, 50 got a lot of time. Like 50 be like 50 be on his phone paying attention. Like Kendrick was, Kendrick is
This is
still
the same
like
nigga.
Kendrick don't be
Y'all
bothered.
saw what 50 Cent said when Irv Gotti passed, right?
Oh, we talked about
that's
that
a great
too.
segue.
Yo.
That's the other one we were talking about. Go ahead, Dion.
Yeah, that was the other one we was talking about. Yeah, 50 Cent and Irv Gotti. He passed away. He said he's smoking on the Irv Gotti pack.
What you thought about that?
50 ain't had to say that shit.
50 had to.
No.
50 had to let Irv know, even at death, I still don't like you.
Don't get it twisted. I still found it low key funny, purely because I know the backstory behind that beef. That's the only reason I laughed.
If you could read a page of one full page of Harry Potter book, nigga. No, one full. Like, what are you saying? Fuck me for? T.I. was
What
one
you saying?
fucking
Fuck me for?
It was like,
Right, again, I guess if he had reason to do what he did in the Mayweather situation. He had reason. And the other time, it's just like
the crazy thing about the 50 Cent versus Mayweather beef is so crazy. Like they was just cool, and then all of a sudden it was like, your 50 Cent radar.
Shit was up just a week ago. The fuck?
Like they was hanging out before. It is like 50 Cent trolled them bad. I mean, to the point where people really started believing he can't read. Like,
I still believe
really
he
started
can't read.
questioning, like, is Mayweather dumb for real?
I looked at it. I thought this was just two guys. These are the two friends just fucking with each other. But then it got more and more serious as time progressed. I'm like, holy shit!
Like Mayweather became illiterate. Like to
I
the
still
point where
believe
he can't
Mayweather
even
can't
beat the
read.
allegation.
He never went out of the way to disprove it.
No, he didn't. Nah, but
and then when he was
said,
stuttering, when they like, then
page
people
of
just
Harry
asked
Potter
him to
book.
read stuff, and it was like he would just be stuttering, just randomly talking. People say, yeah, he really dumb for real. 50 ain't lying.
Stop.
Yeah, Charlemagne petty for that. Charlemagne is petty for that.
Wait, what did Charlemagne do?
When he asked Floyd Mayweather for a drop, and Floyd just kept fucking up on the drop, and like he recorded it, and he kind of like, and this was during the whole 50 and Mayweather thing, so it was showing that it was like that he really couldn't read or some shit like that.
Yeah, he asked him to read that little prompt.
You know how petty Charlemagne is. You know that girl that got sued for Lyft. She was suing Lyft.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah, and she went to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
and she went to the Breakfast. Now, this is what Charlemagne said. He knew the chair wasn't going to fit.
I bet her big ass only went because she heard the word breakfast. But anyway,
stop.
I was trying not to throw them big jokes in there. I really wasn't. God damn it, Dion.
Fuck that shit.
I think this is a big mistake. Did you say steak?
No, I'm sorry. They have to bring in a couch specially for your ass just so they can interview. Nah, get out my studio.
It's always in the back. People be sitting back there.
No.
Yeah.
God.
And that's what Charlemagne said. He's like,
she was sitting on
Charlemagne
it.
said,
I ain't gonna lie, the chair was fighting for his life while she was sitting on it. But then, she's like, that could have gave me a bigger chair.
Okay.
The funny part was Charlemagne knew that the chair was too small. And he was like, Jess Hilarious said, give her the sectional. He was like, no, let this work out. So he said, so to me, he's like, he set that up to be petty.
Okay,
Wait,
Charlamagne,
all
you
that
see how
happened
big this
before?
girl
Dang,
is.
I didn't know
Clearly ain't
that.
shit working out here. What the fuck are you talking about? Like,
I didn't know all that happened prior to. I thought it was just she came in and then she was like, she was like, oh, y'all could have accommodated. And then I thought he just gave her the section. I didn't know they had. It was like they was ready to bring that sectional out there.
shit, had to have her sit on a fucking sectional. Meanwhile, you got to interview the bitch in sections. How big? I'm sorry.
You are going in.
Child, don't go too hard. She might sue you.
Shit.
I know you
She'll
want to
be
know
alright.
what it is, though. Honestly, because of how we are wired as human beings, fat people are just gonna catch it every time, bro. If you're fat, you just gonna have to accept the fact that they're gonna crack jokes on you, bro. That's just what it is. Because a lot of fat people are just funny looking. It's not even that being fat is funny. A lot of fat people are just funny looking, like, you know.
And then my thing is this: it's not even okay. And you could be a bigger woman and still be attractive. Let's be clear: being big don't make you ugly, right? But my thing is this: there's a motherfucking limit. If it's one thing for a woman to have a little bit of, little meat on her bones or whatever, and it's another to let yourself get big to the point where you unhealthy. And I said something about this in a past episode just recently. Like, this ain't cool. The part that gets me is like you can't. Okay, you can't sue Lyft.
This America, we can sue anybody. Just remember that.
But me,
Anybody
I
can
feel
get
like,
it.
come on, you're going to sue them for something that has nothing to do with them.
Dion, go to Google and type in funniest lawsuits, and all of the results that you get is basically going to prove what Ray just said.
You can sue anyone for anything. I know, but it's just like who's going to take as an attorney? Who's going to take this on?
Nigga,
Actually, a
it's
couple of them
money.
did. A couple of them did.
I wouldn't because it's just okay.
You can sue the person and have them pay your legal fees.
Yeah.
So if you win, the person pays your legal fees. So there's no losing at this point.
Like,
Yeah,
you know that
take
hot
my
sauce
legal fees back.
Texas. You know that hot sauce Texas Pete. They got sued because the fucking the place where it's processed at isn't in Texas. It's in North Carolina. They got sued.
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember that.
So false
They felt like
advertisement.
that was false
They went false
advertisement.
advertisement.
Mhm.
I mean, French fries aren't from France.
Like that's why
Stupid,
people be having to put the thingy
stupid
on
shit.
there, letting you know that the disclaimers. Like the people that sued what is it called? Subway about the damn tuna. Child, at this point I'm still gonna eat that damn whatever fish it is.
Hold on.
Like y'all been eating tuna how long? And now y'all all of a sudden y'all mad
I
because it
actually
ain't
never
real
liked
tuna.
tuna, so
So, okay, Dion, I did pull up funniest lawsuit. Listen to this one.
oh my god.
Robert Lee Brock sued himself for committing crimes while intoxicated. He lost.
How do you
Wait,
follow?
who lost though? The one
He
that
did.
got
He sued
sued or the
himself.
one that sued?
He sued himself.
So he won and lost. Wait, when did how?
Well,
There's
who
more than
lost? The
alcohol
one that
involved in
got
that. Because
sued
how
or
you
the
file
one
a
that
lawsuit
sued?
against yourself? I didn't even think
Well,
you could
hell,
fucking do that. How do you file a lawsuit
Well,
against yourself?
people
Never
file
mind what
lawsuits.
the lawsuit is
People
for.
get
It's the fact
married.
that you file a lawsuit against yourself.
People get married to themselves.
That is true.
yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
do you remember when they got sued for their footlongs not being a footlong?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that
false
that pissed me
advertising.
off. And then
That's
you want to
false.
get more
That was funny.
expensive too? Yeah,
Hey, listen,
that
my
really
thing
did
is
piss
just
me
make the
off.
sandwiches $5 again. That's all the fuck I want.
Nah, they can't do
They
that.
deserve to get
Inflation.
man, thanks for reminding me that. They deserve to be sued.
That's all. That's all the fuck.
Cause Subway
That's
really
all the fuck I
playing with
care
our
about. Make them
name.
sandwiches $5 again. Shoot.
They really playing with us. Like we really didn't make them.
McDonald's got sued in
Uh-huh,
1994 because
and don't
Well,
sleep on my portions either. Shit.
McDonald's deserved to be sued for that damn hot coffee. I'm mad I wasn't the first one to do it, but
That
I
was
don't
in
even drink
1992.
coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stella
but
Layback.
I don't drink coffee, so that I
That
would have
shit.
never even
That
had
shit is
that
still stupid to
opportunity.
me to this day.
Stella
No,
Layback
that's
sued
perfect.
McDonald's after spelling coffee on herself in 1992. The case is often cited as examples of frivolous lawsuit, but the injuries were serious.
Yeah, but she got a big old check, and it was a white lady. I'm telling you, how many black people don't drink coffee all this time, and the coffee be hot, they be spilling it, and they never tried it. That's the thing. Black people didn't sue back in the days because they deserve, but we should have. Now we sue. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. Black people suing left and right. Now it's a problem. Like there was a lady who recently sued the law school because they tried to expel her a pharmacy school and she won. They had to pay her $250,000. I said, "Girl, get it." We slowly finding reparations in all different directions, but from the government.
And that's probably how we're gonna get our reparations back.
A woman sued Google in 2009 because she got ran over. She got hit by a car while she was following directions on her phone.
So she blamed Google Maps
Yes.
for that. Oh my god.
Honestly, that's why we use GPS systems in a phone now, so they won't have to because you know how people used to print out the directions for Google Maps or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing was, the directions were leading her into a highway. So as she was walking, she got hit by a car.
Oh, so they didn't have that version for walkers back then. They probably only had the vehicle version.
Probably.
Yeah,
because now they have a walking version. Like not a walking version, but like you can click that you're walking or catching the bus
suck.
or like
those
you
suck,
know.
by the way.
Y'all heard about that lawsuit against Twitch? Somebody fucking sued Twitch because he accused the streaming site for his sex addiction.
How? I'm confused. Twitch
Because
got a
there be
porno
bad
site in there?
bitches on Twitch.
Huh?
There be bad bitches on Twitch.
Oh, I thought it was a porno version of Twitch. I was gonna say,
No, it's just that sometimes they be having these bikini.
Here's my question.
Oh, those little anime people? Those little
No, not even anime people. Real life girls that they be in bikinis, and you ever heard of titty streamers? Like they will literally oil up their titties while they play video games. Sometimes and shit.
Yeah, girl, let me see them titties.
Yeah. Is this shocking to you, Materialize? That
there's a market for everything, I guess, huh?
Oh no, this used to be a big complaint because it was just like because people was getting banned for Twitch for like stupid things, and then it's like you got people over there showing their titties and shit, and then one girl literally had sex on camera and some shit like that, and she get like a day ban?
She got a day ban, but the only reason why it was a day was because she did not know the camera was on when she was having sex.
That is bullshit.
Ain't no way you don't know.
No, it
How do you not
happens.
know?
I mean, it happens. There's been a few streamers like this one nigga, Murder Ralph. He was one of the more famous ones because he streams. He's a league streamer. And he forgot to turn his fucking webcam off, and the nigga was fucking his girl right in the fucking stream.
I remember that one. I
think the video is still on X videos.
I remember that. I remember that one when it happened. I was like, "Oh no, he didn't shut his shit off," and everybody was sick. I was like, yo, don't nobody got his number? But at the same time, are you really answering the phone while you fucking?
I mean, I
Have
I
you
guess. I mean, there's the Shannon Sharp thing too, so I guess it's not a completely isolated incident.
oh, I'm gonna put the
Yeah.
motherfucker R-Truth
Now
talking
that
about
one
this
with
guy.
Shannon Sharp, you can't convince me that wasn't intentional.
I don't know. It was just funny as hell.
I don't care
I
whether it
think he
was
was
intentional or
ashamed.
not. That nigga got his.
He got his. It's like you can't call him gay no more. That nigga. Oh shit. Any last words before we move on to our final thoughts? Okay. There you have it. Final thoughts, and we go ahead and start with DR.
All right. Final thoughts. Final thoughts. Let's see. The weather's changing. You know what spring does to people? As I like to say, this is the time of year when there tends to be a lot of audacity in the air. Watch yourselves out here. And that's it.
Okay, dokie. Material life is on you.
We're in February. I think Valentine's just passed by. So
Yeah.
14th.
that's the shortest month. We share it with love. We share it with being black. Crazy. And it's short. So we just black people just always giving. We always giving. We very much a giving type of group of individuals. We managed to get the shortest month of the year. We got to share it with love, and it's a Black History Month. So just remember to remain kind.
All right. Father, it is on you. Father, you there?
Sorry, I was muted. I'm gonna read a quote. So true wealth isn't about taking, it's about balance. Harmony between creation and consumption. In many ancient societies, business wasn't about greed, it was about mutual benefit, about ensuring that every part of the system thrived. Because when one part suffers, the whole suffers. That's my final thoughts.
Damn, that was good. That was good. Um, my final thoughts. I think I'm gonna go see Captain America later on today, and I know I've been seeing that it's getting a lot of reviews, but I feel like a lot of people been killing it off because of what Anthony Mackie done fucking said, and I think they're trying to deem it as some woke shit. I
Don't,
really wish. What was you about to say?
yeah, sorry. Don't. I'm just like, don't give me that shit because freaking Chris Evans literally said something similar a while back.
Yeah, and
And to add to that, for not defending him when again Chris Evans said something very much similar to what Anthony Mackie said when he first took on the role of Captain America for not coming to Anthony Mackie's aid. I feel like he fucked up.
Unless they ask, I'm pretty sure he's one of those dudes. Unless they ask him, don't put me in it. That's how I see it. But anyway,
Yes.
yeah, because I don't want my name and shit. And then people gonna ask me, I'm like, God damn it, it's like fuck. But I'm a bad liar too, so I'm just gonna say whatever. But what I was about to say. I hope gone are the days that like anytime you see a black person lead in a movie or in a video game, then people should stop calling it woke because y'all really are killing titles and shit before it fucking goes out, and then you wonder why there's no fucking creativity, and then why we're getting the same movie like with sequels, the same movies and shit because y'all kill a lot of fucking innovative and creative things. So it's I've seen I seen the last video game where it was just like this woman. It looked like it was based in New Orleans. It looked like it was stop animation, but the gameplay looked real solid. Like that looked good, but I feel like anytime when people call it DEI, is when the lines are woke and racism, and I feel like when y'all start doing that, y'all just killing projects before it starts. I really wish people would stop doing that. So hopefully we get to a point where like we get to tell different stories, different innovative stories, and like let movies just happen the way they fucking happen. If it's good, let it be good. If it's bad, be critical about how bad it is. But do not kill a movie before it gets out just because the lead character is black or Asian or a person of color or whatever. Is that let the movie happen. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. So that is
All I'm
my
gonna say is I've seen advertising for this movie with Anthony Mackie edited out of the shit. So don't tell me. No one can tell me that none of the heat this movie is getting is not racially motivated. Yeah, hold on, sis. I'm at my mom's crib. That's my sister in the background. But yeah, like I was saying, all the smoke this movie is getting, there's no convincing me that it's not racially motivated. Because it's just, come on. Why why else would he be getting the shit he's getting? Come on. This doesn't make sense.
exactly. So that is my final thoughts. I would like to thank the panel for jumping on. As usual, I'd like to thank all of y'all for listening to hear us talk our shit again. This is You Know What, Let Me Just Say podcast, and we're signing out. Peace.
This is